Hey, I'm here to recap episode 31, As You Wished, of Dragons and Things. Ready? Go. Mug, Angie, Thistle, and Acna met up in the Druid's Grove after Mug's wish freed them from the Fey Realm Xyl'sea kerfuffle that we were in. We made a plan to track down an acquaintance of Acna who could help fight Xyl'sea. She led us via Dan the Unicorn's magical teleportation horn to Hunter, her brother, and one better at Crag at everything. We fought a rock troll, we fought some werewolves, hippos were dropped from the sky, we entered the temple and fought some cows, and a flesh golem. A wild Moldaran appeared. It turned out he was a clone after we destroyed him. We got a fan treasure chest with a real cool scabbard and some scrolls. After that, we decided to sit down and... What did we decide to do? Oh, we decided to go to Anderley and warn the Krew crew because we found some messages saying, hey, trouble's coming. So that's what we did. That's where we're going. So tune in. See what happens. Cool. All right. 2, 1, bye.
Hello everybody, it's 6 o'clock, it's Friday night, and that means it's time for Dragons and Things. Ben's already
Yay! I'm so excited!
That's gonna help my headache. Oh no.
Diana's already got a headache. Diana's had a rough day.
I've had a rough day.
She's had a rough time. She had to go all the way downtown.
Downtown to jury duty.
Business
And
is
I'm on a
just...
case now.
It's awful.
Can't
Don't talk about it. That would be a crime. Do
I'm
not talk about it.
talking about it, but if they want to help pay my rent, fans can donate to me.
Yes, but unfortunately, and it's hot again, but luckily AC has been replaced
Yay!
with
Yay!
something
What?
that marginally works. So
No, you're still here.
yeah, not you. You can never be replaced.
Okay, good.
There's only one Adam Khan.
Okay, good.
But the air conditioning unit has been. So we're in a much better position to play some Pathfinder, which is what we are here to do tonight.
Fun.
There's a newsletter. So I don't have a whole big spiel to give you. You should just be signing up for our newsletter to get all the spiely things. If you did sign up for our newsletter and you're like, oh no, I didn't get it, A, perhaps it's in your spam folder, so check that. And B, I was told that apparently Hotmail accounts hold it for 24 hours before they actually deliver it. I don't know. The point is, your email may also be
Corrupted.
doing things. Maybe corrupted by the dark influence of the Dragons and Things newsletter. The only other thing that I want to mention is, of course, that we are at the DAT Network everywhere. So if you're like, if you've already followed us on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, obviously you're subscribed to us here because you're here now. If you ever manually type in those addresses to go to one of those places, just make sure that you use the new URL, which is the DAT Network. So twitch.com/thedatnetwork.tv, whatever. You know what? Don't listen to me ever.
It's okay.
Just don't even listen to me. Just do what the links tell you to do. Who types in email? Who types in anything these days anyway? You just follow links. You click. All right. It should already be.
We're everywhere, so just click the thing.
Just click the thing. The only other thing that I will mention before we get into our recap and intro tonight is that we have a giveaway, as always, and this week the giveaway is coming to you direct from Paizo. What are we giving away?
Woo!
Ben's got one of the prizes because it is a set of 3 Fumbus coins,
Ooh, what?
special hero points, usable in the Pathfinder 2nd Edition system. We are giving away the Bestiary, the core rulebook, the special edition Fumbus hero points. Those are all coming to one lucky winner who can enter that drawing using the Gleam.io system that we are still using for this week at the very minimum, possibly and beyond. I don't know. who knows what we're going to do? It's going to get crazy. The point is, today, it's all about Gleam. So, if you click on Gleam and do all the things that Gleam tells you to do, every way that you interact with Gleam gives you an extra entry into the drawing. So, the more you do, the better your chances are of winning. That being said, I will now dive into recap and intro, play some Pathfinder
With our friends.
with
Hey, family.
Family.
when last we met.
Frenemies.
The Crag Crew was finishing up in the Warden Barrows, preparing to take up Arender's weapon in the war against Xyl'sea. What they were not expecting was that the weapon of Arender was a person. Her name was Arissa, brought back from the dead to stand against Xyl'sea just as she had 130 years ago in the last war against the Abyss. Also, there were some actual weapons that the crew was able to access now that Arissa had awakened. The War Priestess of Arender asked to speak with the High Aegis of the House of Cleansing Flames, and so the heroes began the trek back towards Anderley. In the city, Quigley and Arissa split off from the group to visit the church, while Crag and Alex went to stir up trouble at a local dive bar.
That wasn't our plan.
At the church, Quigley and Arissa spoke to the High Aegis Balerin, who warned them that there was danger in the streets for worshippers of Arender. People with connections to the church were going missing or being found dead, and it was becoming a real problem for the church. At the bar, Crag was approached by Jeff Cuppington, a man who loved cups and fighting. He challenged Crag to a good-natured brawl, hoping to win Crag's never-spill goblet. Crag wasn't quite as well trained in hand-to-hand combat, but Jeff couldn't stand up to the barbarian prince's raw strength, and Crag won the fight. Afterward, Alex was approached by a man who ran an underground pit fighting ring and offered to take Crag on as a contestant if he ever wanted to step into the ring. Before any of that could be settled, the heroes had a murder to look into. A prominent armorsmith was dead, savagely murdered, and the crew agreed to look for clues. They discovered a few: a black button, a shattered skull, and a drink token. All led them to a posh local bar known only by its initials, DD. The Crag crew tried to talk their way past the bouncers, but this turned into an all-out brawl with wild magic and conjured creatures flying across the battlefield. Jeff Cuppington nearly lost his life when about 8 boulders fell on his head, but the crew managed not only to barge their way into the tavern, but scare away all the other patrons as well. And that is where we join you now. The proprietor of the Double Duck is a halfling, now surrounded by transformed werewolves, flexing their claws menacingly. The halfling puts up a hand, forestalling their violent advances. Hold on. Maybe we could find a way to solve this without getting blood on all of my floors. Why don't you tell me what you're here for, and we'll see if there isn't an arrangement to be made. What do you do?
We slit his throat!
Oh!
We read comments before we do that.
Not yet.
But that might be what we do after that.
King Darkane, found you! Greetings. Should read my email more often, then I wouldn't have to search the hard way. I can't read. Welcome.
Spartan Undead said, I'm ready for another fun stream.
Well, you're gonna have to watch this one.
Crossbear 18, I'm gaming tonight, so I have you all in the background. My fighter is not doing too well.
Real shame.
John
Very
Goodman
sorry.
says, hi all, I failed a constitution check, so I'll hang for as long as lucidity
Oh, no.
exists. Oh boy.
Well, take the phone with you into the bathroom. That's what I
I think it's more a different kind of con check. No, more like tips.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
What are you thinking?
I thought
That's
you
a
were
diarrhea.
sick.
Sick.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Sorry.
Wow.
TMI, sorry.
Crichton 32 says, evening all, so glad for another great dat day.
Yay.
I was going to let you read the last one if you wanted.
No, go for it.
Dark Knight says, I got the first DAT Network email today.
Yay.
Wonderful.
Someone
Told
got
there to be a
someone got
newsletter.
it.
It works. At least one person signed up and received the email.
We're
That's
doing
all we
things.
really
Good
could
job.
ask for.
Sarah BC1 cheered.
Yay.
Thank you, Sarah
BC1's
BC1.
Adam Kimbleton just subbed just now.
Woo! Got him.
What?
Speaking of subs, It's
Speaking of subs,
September, which means subs are half off.
subs are half off.
So go to
Tier 1
Quiznos,
subs,
go to Subway,
Tier
go
1
to
Twitch subs
Twitch
are
subs.
half off through the month of September. So if you have been waiting for the perfect opportunity to subscribe to this channel, now it is before you.
$5 footlongs.
I gotta tell you, that is,
$2.50 month-long subs.
that's why that person at Subway looked at me so strange today when I only paid him half of the amount I was supposed to.
They usually tell you how much to pay them. Like, you don't just make up an amount.
And then I divided by 2, paid them, and left.
Well,
Yes, that's a crime.
we have follows from a folk. That's
A fluke, a folk,
Falk.
falk.
That's Drew.
That's, yeah.
It's Drew from Norse Foundry. You guys.
but he's D. Wouldn't he be a D?
Andrew. Oh, come on.
Sorry, Andrew.
We're gonna lose our Norse Foundry sponsor.
Follow from Atamanashi and Say112141.
If it
Thank you,
helps,
guys.
Drew, I can't see that far, so.
Sorry, Drew.
Hello.
Yay!
Wonderful. Should we play?
Yes.
Should we do things?
So last we met, the guys were turning into werewolves.
Yes,
Yeah.
they have turned into werewolves. They have. The halfling himself has not. He's sort of like, he's trying to, he's put a halt to everything. In fact, he's made this bid for a negotiation. His werewolf companions still very much look like they want to rush in and start tearing people apart, but nobody has made a move yet, leaving the ball in your court. So,
Standoff?
what do you do?
Oh, wait.
Like, I think we wait for the cuts to everybody's faces to finish before anybody says anything.
Oh, yeah. We
So it
will.
goes around, giving a close up on your eyes
face,
narrow.
yeah.
It gets right up in there.
You see
Yeah.
a close up of Quigley just gripping onto a silver axe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Wait,
the
you don't
claws
have your...
flex.
Oh, you have your weapon ready?
the teeth
Yeah.
gnash.
Because I already walked in with my weapon ready. That's why everyone cleared out.
That's true. Everybody cleared
Oh,
out
crap.
because there were
Ah.
shoes.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I'm so glad.
Welcome now to the episode.
we're good.
Ratha's followed. Thank you, Ratha.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I could read that one.
Good
All right.
job.
So what do
Um,
you do?
So what? Whatever.
Why here? Why this town? Why are you terrorizing the entire town? What do you want?
What if we go and talk up in my office?
Why can't we talk here
Yeah,
right
what do you
now?
think? We're stupid?
Make a sense motive check.
Good. It was a bad number, then it changed. 19 plus 8.
27.
Thank you.
27. Okay. You are watching this guy asking these questions, and you get this very subtle sort of look from him, and he's looking right at you. And you look down at his hands, and he's flashing these, like, they're very, very almost imperceptible hand signals, but you recognize them. You know that almost nobody else would, because of your background, training. These are symbols that sometimes people of the less lawful persuasion, it's almost like a coded messages that people pass back and forth to each other to avoid detection. And he's right now, very subtly, and he's saying, it just says, basically, not so elaborately, but it basically just says, I don't want to fight.
Oh, to me.
Yes.
He's doing it directly
Yes.
to me to not let me know.
Yeah.
Okay. So, are you going to answer my question?
Yes, as I said, I'd love to answer your questions. I don't expect, again, any trust right off the bat. I understand this is a very tense situation. My friends here, of course, very big, scary werewolves, very bad. I know how that is, and I know you guys probably here to slay werewolves and all this, but really, it doesn't have to be bloodshed in the city. It really, honestly, and I'm telling you.
In the city? Have you seen all the bloodshed you've already caused?
And I know, again, that, you may be surprised, is not directly our fault. Not directly our fault. Again, why don't we talk up in my office?
We're not talking in your office.
What if just me, unarmed, as you can see, and one of you, unarmed, one-on-one conversation, the rest of you can all stand down here and stare off at each other. It's perfectly safe.
That's
Look at me, half your size.
That doesn't mean anything. I'm almost your size.
pretty sure you're a werewolf too.
Do you mind if we talk for a second?
Sidebar.
Sidebar for a little bit, talk with each other
You can
before
have
we...
your sidebar, but just I wouldn't take too long.
Are we on a clock of some kind?
Well, you know, I mean, there's only so long before these guys are gonna get really antsy.
Quick thing, though. I do have to do one thing. Detect evil.
Oh yeah, he's evil.
Oh, shoot. Hey. He's evil.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a werewolf too.
Yeah. Detect werewolf.
Don't have that
I
ability.
don't have that ability.
I think we just kill them all and let Jim.
No,
Okay,
no,
excuse
hold
me.
on.
We gotta get into a tight huddle here. So if you could just stay away so that
We
we
have
can...
to understand that their hearing is very, very good, and we can. You're literally like 5 feet away, so.
All right.
It's really
5
not-
feet. We're like that close
No,
to
okay,
them?
fine.
So
A little bit more than 5
strikeable
feet.
distance is what.
Maybe a little bit more than 5 feet.
Maybe a
But the
little
point
bit
is, there's only so much huddling is gonna get you.
All right. So we get into a
This
tight huddle.
sidebar isn't really gonna be
All right. Well.
very
We're
effective.
not huddling. We're just standing right here.
We
No, we're
can't
just
really
talk-
have a private meeting in a big open space like this.
Well.
So why don't you have your men walk away, maybe the back door for a little
Well,
bit?
see, but then I don't think I'd be very safe because it would just be me with all of you. That's why I suggested a one-on-one meeting. Put us all on even ground.
So how about this?
So he suggests go into his special little office where he has all of his traps and weapons
Right.
and.
Four of your men, including you, and 4 of us on this floor.
Well, that's pretty much where we are right now.
Oh, that's. I didn't know. If
Well, I do have you outnumbered by a few.
All right. This is fair numbers, but you have to start letting me put out my bear traps. Start pulling them out.
It's only fair.
It's
if
only
you let
fair
me set
if
up
you
my
let me
bear
set
traps
out my bear traps.
first.
2, not 3. Only 2.
You make a perception check, Alex.
Imp in my head says what should disturb these guys is that the group doesn't seem to give any Fs that they're werewolves. That should worry them.
And we've seen a lot of werewolves at this point.
I'm pretty much probably a werewolf.
28.
Okay, he sends one last signal using
me?
just very subtle hand motions. He says, it's just please. That's the only thing that he says. And then he's looking, you can see him sort of looking around to make sure that the wolves around him are more focused on you than him.
Okay. Who do you want?
Oh no,
Oh,
he
you
doesn't
can
get to
choose.
choose.
You choose. Again, we're building trust here. We're building trust, piece by piece.
So why don't you go? It seems like you have quite the rapport.
Correct.
Why are we making a deal with him?
Just. I kind of like give him this like I'm not winking at him, but I'm
Yeah.
kind of giving him these like eyebrow looks like I
Make
got
a
it.
bluff check.
Oh.
That is how you pass a secret message undetected.
She's killing it on rolls
I
tonight.
got one.
Nice.
16 plus 7.
Okay, you kind of get her intention. She's trying to pass you like the wink wink, but nobody else really notices it. You
Do
can
I
tell
notice
that
it?
she seems
Yeah.
to know something more than what's going
He
on.
knows that I'm giving you the like,
Yeah.
I got this.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say to you with my eyes and my face.
Sure. Yeah, go talk to him.
In a cocktail dress. I still.
That's probably
Yeah, it's probably best. Anyway, he probably has no idea. All right,
Oh,
I will.
we've got follows just coming in like
Oh,
crazy
yeah.
right now.
that's an awesome
Ratha, Master the Game RPG. You, I can't read any of
We'll
these.
never know.
You will never know.
Nice.
Skagawagga.
Yes.
Skagawagga. Just make sure if you're
Thank you,
here,
guys.
check out the Gleam.io list, and you will be entered to win a core rulebook and bestiary from Pathfinder 2nd edition and special edition Fumbus coins. They're good. They're great. I have one. I love
And
it.
we got a $5 donation from the real Gobshite.
What?
To Buff Jim J.
Jared buffed you, Jim.
Ah.
Jared may be a little biased, but
Jim, not Jim. Jared, I'm gonna talk to you right now. Calm down.
I don't know.
All right.
I'm ready to cut every single one of these guys up with
Well,
my
me
giant
too, but
axe.
I think we got it.
Wait. And I say, where to?
Okay, there's a set of stairs that you saw him come down from. There's this big sort of observation window up the top. And he says, right up here, just you and me. All of my people are going to stay right here. You all can stare at each other and, flex your muscles. While the rest of us just have a talk.
So while she goes up there, I'm looking at the two of them. I'm like, all right, I want to fight that one. I want to fight that one. I feel like you should take that.
Do you even does Ben remember?
Yeah,
the
I have it
ones
written down. All right. I know.
Because I was eyeing the guy with the orange shock of hair. But that's just
for you down below, if you guys want to make a sense motive check.
There's a dwarf, a man with orange hair, and two bulky men.
Who are dressed to the nines. Oh no.
15.
15, okay.
18.
18, that's pretty good.
Let's just say I rolled a 1.
Oh, okay, then we don't need to worry
So
about
that's
Crag.
a 2. That's a 2.
Don't need to worry about Crag.
So I think they all want to kill me.
Well, you, Orissa, you can sort of tell a couple of things about their demeanor at this point. None of them have advanced beyond after Edwin gave the order. But you can tell that there's still a lot of tension, and they seem rather confused. And while you guys are sitting there dividing them up amongst each other, they're doing the same thing to you. And there's this sort of sense that, they're ready to fight, and they're really almost, upset that, they don't really understand what's going on.
Yeah,
I
but
get
they've
it.
at least respected the order to stop enough that nothing has really happened yet.
Oh.
So,
I completely understand.
Oh,
we
come
got some wild magic.
Oh,
a lot of things just happened.
And a conjuration station.
And the conjuration station!
Sarah BC1.
So, John Goodman donated $25 for spirits and syrup,
Oh, I like it.
which I believe is that a +3 to a future D20
Correct.
for me, and $125 from Sarah BC1 for an Alex Wild Magic and a conjuration station.
boy.
Oh, and Sarah BC1 has given me the reroll. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Quiggly
Nice.
rerolls, and not
Thank you.
Jim Jam rerolls.
Quiggly.
I
I think
see.
it's
It's
a
okay.
red.
Jared gave you a +1.
I'm gonna put
So,
these up for
you are led up into a room that is sort of
bit.
above the main floor. There is a low table surrounded by plump pillows offering a sitting space. It basically allows him to, instead of having to have a very large chair, he as well sit on the floor on these pillows and sort of keeps everybody on a semi-even footing. There's art on the walls and a safe that rests against the back wall of the room. When you are in the room, Edwin immediately goes over the table and starts pouring. You see this very elaborate, or this very fancy-looking bottle of wine. You notice that the label actually depicts an outline of a halfling holding up a glass of wine. So, if you're partial to wine, I am a little biased, I have to admit, but this is pretty good. Pretty good.
Jim, did he pop it open?
Oh yeah, no, he opens it and pours himself a glass and you a glass. Nice. If, of course, I understand. I know, we're building trust. And he takes a sip from both glasses
Okay,
and then
okay.
sets one near you.
Okay.
Now his cooties are on it. You don't have to worry about poison, but it's cooties.
It's alright, just cooties.
So one thing right off the bat is you're probably going to have to kill the werewolves. I can only manage them for a few minutes. In fact, I'm very surprised they listen to me at all and haven't started tearing you to pieces. I've sort of lost control of things around here. In fact, I really never had control. I know that you're probably here because of all the people that have ended up dead. Honestly, not even the werewolves directly. Now, I won't say that I didn't have any inkling of what was going on, but the forces behind things, I've just kind of gotten caught up in things that I was never meant to be a part of.
So the forces behind Xyl'sea, who you work for.
Oh,
yes?
so you know about here. Oh, yes,
Oh,
of
I
course
do
you do.
know.
Yes. We've been following your movements, and, well, knew it was only a matter of time before I was standing right before one of you. I mean, I'm kind of glad it was you and not the big brawny man. I mean, he could probably just step on me, and that would be it for old Edwin.
Thank you.
The Toscobble line cut off right from a single blow to the head. It would just be a disaster. You know, all I want to do is run my tavern, the Double Duck. That's all I care about. It's my only ambition. First, it was the Sixers. I was indebted to them. They had me by the short hairs for years. I mean, I thought I was never going to get out of debt. And then I get caught up in all this werewolf business, and they offer me a way out. And I think to myself, well, at least they're not going to kill me. Perhaps they can protect me from the Sixers. But then it becomes this whole thing about murder and taking over the world. And I realize I've gotten into something much bigger than I'm ready to
So
take on.
just get out of it.
Well, you see, you might not realize, but it's a little bit more difficult than to just walk away. You see, the wolves, they have a very keen sense of smell. They begin tracking you down, and they bite you, and they tear you apart, piece by piece, which is why I'm very glad to see you here, of course. You can keep me alive. You kill the werewolves downstairs. I get out of here scot-free.
How do I know you're not a werewolf?
You don't know that I'm not a werewolf. Again, we're building trust, piece by piece. I can tell you I'm not a werewolf. Does that set your mind at ease?
No, it does not. If the rest of you downstairs are all werewolves, why would I believe that you're not a werewolf?
You see, they just wanted me because I had, surprisingly enough, they saw a need for someone with a head for business. You see, they learned that I was simply trying to start, all I ever wanted to do was reconnect with my husband, start a business, raise the Double Duck from the ashes,
So what?
and they found a way to use me to establish a hiding space in the city, and now those thugs downstairs, they're there forever. I can't get rid of them. I can't get rid of them without alerting the Xyl'sea character. I didn't know I was getting into bed with demons. I tell you, if I'd have known that, I never would have agreed to any of this. Every decision I've made has just been about staying alive. I'm tired of making decisions just to stay alive. So if you can help me get out of this situation, why, I'd be a free man, finally. A free halfling.
How do I know you're not lying? How do I know that you're not secretly working for... Why are they all after us? And why are you killing innocent people in the town? If you're just after us.
I'll tell you exactly what they're after. They're after that big brute's hammer.
Why?
Well, I don't know. I don't really get orders. I don't get a lot of talk directly from the top. But I'll tell you what. You want to know how you can trust me? Ask me some questions. What do you want to know? What can I help you with? I'll freely give you information. I have not met Xyl'sea, but I've heard of her often enough. I've met, however, I got pulled into this whole mess by an old elf, Syrian, absolutely crazy, has a nasty little book.
Yes, we've met her.
Lays waste.
Nasty book? What book is that?
I don't know. She opens this book and starts reading from it, and people start bleeding from the ears and the eyes, and they fall over dead. It's terrible.
Jim, would I know that's the Codex?
Oh yeah, I mean you've experienced that before.
Okay.
I've never seen such a thing.
Where is she
She's
now?
dangerous. Somebody should take care of her.
We're trying to. Where is she now?
Well, the thing is, I don't know exactly where, except I know that they sent her off to an island.
Can I, what, oh my god. Sense motive that? Can I
Sense
see if
motive?
you're bluffing?
Yeah, sense motive would be the appropriate
Jesus,
check
I'm
for
having
that.
a brain fart. 9 plus 8?
17.
17.
Excuse me. Did we just see what just happened?
What?
I have forever been Lady Alex's go-to calculator, and in one swift
I'm
moment,
sorry, it's just...
I was replaced.
No, it's because I always look this way. Okay, I'll look at you now. I'm sorry.
Alex is used to sitting in the corner. Calm yourself. Calm yourself down there. Okay?
I'm sorry. At least she's a part of you.
I understand. Yes.
Okay.
He seems very genuine. Everything that you've heard so far, that you don't think you're catching any whiffs of deception.
So, Edwin,
Yes.
what if we were to take down all your men down there?
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Then would you lead us to Xyl'sea?
Well, I can't lead you directly to Xyl'sea again. I've never met demon. I've only heard in passing. There's members of the organization. I'm sure you're interested in that. There's the Ice Witch. She's been silent for quite some time. Nobody knows what happened to her. There's Xyl'sea herself, who's been moving around. Something about going down in some well. I think there was some talk about a bear involved. I don't know. Nobody really kept me in the loop there. There's two people that, quite honestly, I have to ask, because I knew them. They weren't friends of mine, but I do have to ask. There was the old hook hand, Azara, and that crossbow that you wear on your back. Took down Lara too. That's no mean feat. Those were deadly warriors. I know that again, we've been sort of tracking your movements and keeping tabs on you. I noticed that there's some members of your group that, well, aren't with you anymore. It wasn't them that did you in, was it? I wouldn't be surprised. I've never seen such deadly ferocity in combat. It's truly something terrifying to behold. There's only one man that I've ever seen with just such a propensity for killing, and well, he was an idiot.
Listen, we can kill your men down there, but you need to lead us to Xyl'sea if you want to live.
Again, I can't take you directly to Xyl'sea, but again, whatever information I have freely offered, all that I ask is that I not end up in a prison cell and that I be allowed to run the double deck.
Oh, there's something. I just want. We need to find Xyl'sea, and we need all the killings to stop in this town.
But if you want the killings to stop, that I can help you with. I might not know where Xyl'sea is, but I do know who, well, has been doing some of the killing. Yes, it's none of the werewolves have been doing any of the killing. That I can tell you. And it's just
Nope.
Go ahead and make a something motive check. Yeah.
No, 8, 9, 10, 12.
12, yeah. He's obviously, like, every time it's like he just keeps stuttering over this, like he's trying to, and he seems very confused by it. You see, but, like, you're not, that's like, almost like there's something wrong with him and you don't quite know what it is. And he keeps just saying, it's like, I'll
You know what? I think it's time to go downstairs.
well, you know, if you don't mind, I'd like to stay up here if there's going to be a little smashing and bashing around, because, you know how that goes.
Is it, looking around this room, is there only one entrance and one exit?
Yes, and from the office, there's just the one.
Edwin, if you run away and you leave, when we're done, I will hunt you down personally.
Oh, I have no doubt that you'll flay me alive and all of these things. Plus, look, I don't mean to insult you, but I've been threatened with death unless I do certain things or join certain groups since 5 years ago. All right, I've lost a lot, and I'm sorry. It's boring to me. So if you wanna enter into this deal, that's fine. But don't bore me with your threats against my life. It's so passé at this point.
Fine. I'm gonna turn around, but kind of like sensing, making sure that like I know he's not coming after me, or if he is, and then open the door and start heading down the stairs.
Okay, you open the door. When you last turn around to look, he's just sitting on one of the bigger pillows, and he's still got this cup of wine in his hand. He salutes you. Says, "Y'all do have silver, right?"
Yes.
Oh, good. Then you shouldn't have any problem. Watch out, there's 2 in the back, too, still. They were thinking of ambushing you.
Can I sense motive on that to
Yeah,
see if
go
he's
ahead.
like being very truthful? 18 plus 8.
26.
Yes. He seems absolutely comfortable, and you sense no hint of deception.
All right, and I'll turn around and I go. I'll say thank you, and I'll see you in a bit. And I close the door.
Okay. You guys see Alex emerge from the office upstairs.
She breaks the door!
She's alone. What do you do?
So,
I look at her. I make eyes at her. What eyes do you make at me? I've been pacing the floor.
Have you pooped yet?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, earlier. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
I like to look across and I say, listen, dwarf and other people we're about to engage in combat with, I am very happy. I would like this to be a fair fight, all in all. So, who do you think you would like to fight the most? And we'll figure that out, and then we can just fight.
As you're speaking, and at one point, one of them looks up at her. You say, "We're about to engage in combat," and he looks over at his friend. He's like, "Just shut up!" and he starts running at you. Everybody,
right.
roll initiative.
Well, good to know that I'm running that one.
Oh.
Got a good one. I got a pretty good one.
Glad you do.
We've got cheers from Luna Steelsong and Batman Sarah with a Subway cheer, $5 foot long.
You.
Thank you.
So,
Sorry.
go ahead. No, sorry.
I was just
Go
going to
ahead.
read some comments because
Yeah,
I know
do
they've
it.
been sitting
Do it,
there.
do it.
John Goodman says, demand extra daggers.
Yes!
Should have.
Go ahead, someone.
Dark Knight says, I love that Lyra is always present even though Ashley is gone.
Yeah. Jairus Tech says forever in our hearts.
Oh.
It's Lucas Martinez says, Crag is distracted. He's so worried about his new bud, Jeff Cupperton. I haven't seen Rhett in years. Maybe it is time for a new BFF. Aww.
Lucas Martinez says, your GF has been gone one day and you're already making eyes at another woman. How dare you, Crag?
It's not those type of eyes.
Yeah, it's different eyes, okay?
Come on.
Different types
Different
of eyes.
eyes.
Deception eyes, not
18.
love eyes. 18 for old Quigley. What about Alex?
10.
Ooh.
Oh, Quigley's legs are broken.
Quigley's
It's okay, it's
legs are
because
broken.
I'm walking down the stairs elegantly.
Elegantly. It's that dress.
my
It's getting all
contact
tangled up in the dress.
Marissa
And
hasn't fully shaken off the cobwebs, so it's an
Uh-oh.
8.
That doesn't sound too good.
Ooh. Rough. A little bit of roughness right here.
Craig.
Yeah.
21.
21 for old Craig Craggleton.
Been ready.
Craig was ready
Pacing
to
the
kill.
floor. Ready.
He was ready to kill the moment he walked into the room. And I need to look up one silly thing, but Craig, it is your turn, and you are first to act.
Where's the biggest werewolf, Jim?
The biggest werewolf.
Where is the biggest werewolf?
You kind of already positioned yourself directly across from the biggest werewolf, who is also looking at you with the same hatred in his eyes, like you guys have been sort of like chomping at the bit to go at each other for this entire time. So he's directly across from you, 15 feet away on this this huge open floor.
Too close to charge?
No, 15 feet is fine for a charge.
Charging power attack, Jim.
Charging power.
Back in the back so everyone's back.
22.
22.
Squash.
That is a hit.
Yes.
Ooh.
This is with my silver great axe.
Oh no.
That is
47.
22 damage.
22 points of damage. The axe bites deep, and the werewolf howls in pain, but is not dead. Is still very much alive and looks ready to inflict as
And
many-
I'm happy.
Oh,
Ah!
that takes care of that. After that, it's Quigley's turn.
So, the one that I just see Sir Greg just charging in, and I'm like, yes, now! And I charge in as well with
Okay.
a radiant charge,
A radiant
at
charge.
the
I thought I was
other
going to say raging.
bulky werewolf
At the
that's right
other
next to the
bulky
other
werewolf.
bulky
Okay.
one. So Sir
Other-
Crag and I are squared up right next to him.
Squared up right next to Bulky Bolt.
16 on the die, plus my plus 2, plus 14.
Plus 2 plus 4.
Can't just
32.
hand wave.
For charging. Yes,
32.
that'll do it.
Alright. Ah! Sweet. So that is. Give me 1 second.
Math.
Math. That is. 7 points of normal silver damage. Actually, I'm sorry, 6 points of silver damage, and then 9 points of holy damage.
Holy moly.
Holy moly.
It's all gonna cut through
Guacamole.
that DR because you're prepared this time. You're not.
Oh!
You haven't foolishly
Oh, no.
decided. Oh, I'll just use this other weapon that clearly won't work against werewolves. You decided to actually use the silver
Hit him-
axe.
hit
A
him with the side
shocking
of the
turn of
sword.
events.
Just whack you with like the
Plus
side of the
edge.
sword. Like,
Battles here.
In a shocking turn of events.
Chim chap. Fine. That'll end my turn.
Ah, yes.
that
Excellent.
Storian with a subway chair.
Ooh.
The wolves will respond in kind. First up is going to be the one that Greg charged at. It's going to try to claw. It's going to try to claw and bite. Claw number 1.
Save it, shield.
Doesn't really matter with a 28. Oh, maybe it does. I don't know. Your armor class is usually very high.
No, you got me.
So, claw number 1 is going to hit. Claw number 2, with a 29, is also going to hit. And then the old bite. Probably not, because that is an 18 total, so that's not going to get you. But Claw will. These massive, huge claws come slashing in, cutting right through your armor. 13 points of damage on the first strike.
Ooh.
13 points of damage on the second strike.
Ouch.
That's claw right at your face.
That's not nice.
Yeah.
It is now.
Thanks for that.
It is now time to try the same thing against Quigley. It's always such a boring turn attacking Quigley.
Don't worry,
So
mine will be
boring.
exciting. Wild magic.
That's
Ooh,
right. We
and
got wild
conjuration.
magic coming up.
You're the
Ooh, the conjuration.
Ooh, that is
Yeah, you're
a
last
26, which
Nope.
is no good. Now you did charge.
Yep.
That is a 20 even, which is no good. And the bite, maybe on the bite, with a 30 even.
Yes.
30 even on the bite is going to get you. And now I get to do my very favorite thing, which is deal 6 points of damage, and then try to trip you for free. Trip, 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 that bud.
Trip, 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 trip.
Oh, no! There's a 1 on the die on the trip, so no trip occurs. No trip occurs. There are other werewolves in the room, though. That is the first 2. There are 3 more. They are going to... 2 of them are going to gang up on Arissa.
Oh.
We're going to put Arissa to the test here.
Oh, flat-footed. Ooh.
Get that flat-footed AC.
Mm-hmm.
Claws. These are claws only. Actually, no. They'll come in with bites only because they have to move to get to you.
And they want
Each
to
one is
trip
going to try to bite, though, so maybe I'll get that trip. That first one is going to hit armor class 32. Go ahead and deal some damage. Gonna go ahead and deal some damage on that one. Bite number 1 deals only 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Then comes the trip attempt with another 1 on the trip attempt. This is ridiculous. Maybe on bite number 2 I'll get you. This
Okay.
guy moves in. He knows what he's doing. He moves into a flanking position. Tries to get you on that.
Is this the orange-haired one?
That one won't count because it was all the way down there. But that one will with a 30 even, actually 32 because of the flanking. So it's going to be bite number 2. 8 points of damage, and I'm trying to trip again. I'm not going to roll a 1.
I think you might.
Not rolling a 1 on
think
this.
you
I'm
might.
tripping somebody. With a total of 19 against CMD.
CMD, nope.
No, alright, so
Nope.
it's not a 1, but it's not a good roll either. Tries to come in with the bite, does bite you, but can't get that trip. There is one final werewolf that will charge up the stairs, which is not an actual charge because it can't charge. But it will go up the stairs and try to bite you.
I'm not in like fighting here. I'm
Uh,
like
You would be surprised how little this werewolf cares about what you're wearing.
I had a dwarf, a man with orange hair, and 2 bulky men. So that's 4.
And 2 in the back room.
Well, the 2 in the back room haven't made their appearance yet. Well, there's a 5th one.
And a descriptor on this one,
Hush
Jim
your mouth.
Jeff. All right, his name is Hush Your Mouth.
Against
Hush, puppy.
Alex with a bite. Ooh, that is probably going to get you with a 32 on the bite.
This
That is 5 points of damage and an attempted trip.
oh my god.
Against CMD, that is going to be 24 against CMD.
No.
No, okay, tries
No.
to trip. It's actually going to be really tough to trip you guys then. Tries to, but can't quite get it. So y'all got bit, and then the back door, the one that was closed,
You
bursts
jerk.
open.
I knew it, I knew it.
Opening the door and then moving into the room are 2 more werewolves, making a total
Oh,
of
those
7 werewolves in the room. What are you gonna do? Probably give up. That's what I would. Just lay down your weapons.
Hush your
Beg
mouth.
for
Hush your
mercy.
mouth. Hush your mouth has tattoos next to the side of his mouth, so it makes it look like his mouth is even bigger.
Yes.
So
You can't
it's
see them
pretty
though because
scary.
of the fur.
But he shaves the fur.
No, he doesn't.
Does he?
It's real creepy.
How would that work?
It does. I don't know how it's.
Alex,
It's a
it's
land
He
of.
had
I
laser
have
away.
wild magic. Want me to roll that first?
I do want you to roll a d20 for your roll wild magic.
If in my head says, quick, someone shove peanut butter in their mouths.
14.
14!
Here we go, Sarah.
Okay, this is perfect because of the dress that you're wearing.
Oh, great.
Oh no.
Because you suddenly realize that you are absolutely wonderful.
Oh.
You are great, and the whole world is going to know. At the start of every round, you feel an overwhelming urge to brag about how special you are, how powerful, how utterly heroic your exploits are, rolling a diplomacy check as a full round action. Every creature that can hear you must roll a will save against your diplomacy check or become fascinated by your tail.
My tail? Oh, my tail.
Your tail. Not the
My tail.
You're a werewolf too!
8! No, there's 8!
Is that including us?
Everybody
Everybody.
must make a save. This is a one-time thing. Unlike most of our wild magics, this will be a one-time thing. So as a full round action, you will begin describing how wonderful you are, how powerful you are,
Oh.
how absolutely magnificent you are. And
Starting now?
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, starting
It is
now.
your turn.
So I'm gonna. Wait, he just attacked me, right?
He did.
I'm gonna make like a movement to like make my knee kind of cut the slit up more.
Yes.
And to go, look
You
now
flash
I can
some leg.
fight. I can fight really well, probably better than all of you in a cocktail dress. So then you guys all roll now.
Everybody roll. You have to roll a diplomacy check.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Is this a charm or compulsion
Oh.
effect?
Is this a
I-
disease?
Yes, sure. It's a charm or compulsion.
That's
Okay, I probably don't do anything. I rolled
Huh?
a 7.
A 7 plus your diplomacy. So
Sorry,
it's total?
4 plus 3, 7.
7 total. Okay,
Total.
so it's an easy will save for everybody.
Nothing's easy, Jim.
That's true.
Oh,
Is this
it's
a fear
auto.
effect?
This is not fear effect.
I rolled a 2 on the die.
The first werewolf,
It's a 14
the
though.
first werewolf, fascinated. Second werewolf, not fascinated. Third, not fascinated. Fourth, not fascinated. Fifth,
Oh, man.
fascinated.
This might
The sixth, not fascinated. Seventh is fascinated.
3 to 4.
Yes!
Wow.
Out
Okay.
of
For
seven.
a 7
Have you
Werewolves.
DC?
completely fascinated.
Werewolves don't have good will
They
saves.
don't. Yeah, they don't have good will saves.
That's because they don't have.
Several of them see Alex
Souls.
flash and leg and are just immediately fascinated.
They all go. "Arr!"
Yeah, their eyes pop out of their head, their tongue rolls out, you can see their heart,
Ka-thunk, 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 ka-thunk.
and they are fascinated by Alex.
I've seen it before. I'm not fascinated.
Imp in my head agrees. The werewolves that fail their saves start panting at Alex like those in the old WB cartoons.
Yep.
Can I attack him or no?
The one no, that was a full round action. So after this, you'll be able to act normally.
so funny.
But that first compulsive action is already your
That was
turn.
a
Has
good
been
wild
taken.
magic.
Don't forget your concentration.
That comes at the end of the round. Arissa.
I am going to take a moment at the beginning of my turn to say a quick prayer.
Okay.
And my armor and my shield glow a little bit for a second. And they are now an additional +2 because they are sacred.
What if no? Why?
Because I have sacred weapon and sacred armor.
Oh, okay. So how can I tell I already don't like this character? Is what you're telling me? You're telling
Yeah.
me that this is no good.
I mean, you told me what to build.
What kind of
Jim.
an action is that?
That is a swift and a free.
Swift and a free action. Fine. Okay.
It does use up one of my uses of fervor, but now I will take my sword, which is now a +3 cold iron longsword,
Okay.
and I will move up to the closest non-fascinated werewolf.
Well, the two that are near you, the two that are flanking you, one of them is fascinated. The other one is not.
I'll turn to the one that is not.
Not fascinated. Okay.
And I will take a swipe at him. That is a 27, 28, 29.
Yeah, okay. So you hit him.
Jeez, 3 times?
Okay. Or that is 14 points of damage.
14 points. You said cold iron, correct?
Cold iron plus 3.
Plus 3. Okay. Actually,
That's gonna cut through that.
pretty sure.
Dat Storian says, the werewolves are so fascinating they begin asking Alex how they too can join the hashtag Alex Army.
Really easy. You go to
Right.
wictheseries.com/Carol.
Hands up like sorry.
It's funny. There is a flash of brilliant light in the middle of the room as another
I'm jealous.
magical effect occurs. And flying through a small portal that appears hovering in the air is a giant dragonfly. Luckily, this is a good dragonfly. And therefore, Arissa will have it at her command.
We've been followed by Luke Cack 76 and Jux.
Luke Axe.
Luke Axe. I'm sorry, I can't read
That's
it
okay.
over there.
Yes, I'm-
And Hockley. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
following
guys.
us. Just make sure you check out the Gleam IO so that you have a chance to win the awesome prizes that we're giving away today. And thank you for joining us.
Yes.
Okay, so the giant dragonfly appears, and it's going to first smite evil,
Yeah.
and then it's going to try to take a bite out of one of these
That's what I would do.
werewolves.
There is a werewolf fighting Crag. There's a werewolf fighting Quigley. There's one fighting Alex. There are 2 fighting you. And there are 2 that just burst into the room.
The one fighting Alex.
The one fighting Alex. All right.
Yeah. And it's going to take a bite.
Get off her leg.
That's a 30 on the bite.
Jesus. Yeah, okay.
And it does 19 points of damage, and then does it also get a grab?
If it has grab listed as ability, then yeah, it gets to automatically grab when it hits.
Yes. It will
How much
attempt to
damage did it
grab.
deal?
19.
That's a 16 on the grab.
16 is not sufficient to grab it, so it tries to hold on, but can't quite make it. But it does get a nasty bite in. Fortunately for the werewolf, its damage reduction is going to absorb most of that, but not all of it. Right, that was a bad, nasty turn. It is Crag's turn. The creature in front of you has, turned towards Alex and is just, again, eyes bugging out, heart pumping, tongue rolled out. It's a whole mess.
Coup de grace?
I'm really
Yeah,
sad
it's
now.
I don't know if it's helpless.
It's not without, yeah.
So,
It's not considered helpless because
Okay.
if you attack it, it immediately breaks fascination.
Ah.
well, that thing clawed me hard.
Yeah,
So I rage, Jim!
you get mad.
I get mad!
Oh god.
Real mad.
Very.
2, I'm gonna hit it twice. 2 raging power attacks.
2 raging power attacks.
Number 1. That is a big one. 35.
35. Yeah, that hits.
Wow. That was a silver.
I think so, yeah.
That's 30 points of damage.
Oh,
Silver
gosh.
damage.
Oh, okay.
Is it still up?
Yeah, it's still up.
Ah! Natural 20, you're dead, werewolf! You're dead, werewolf! Ah!
Yeah. I mean, you can roll damage because I know you're desperate to know how much
Not so.
deal, but
30,
I mean,
30 times 3.
30
90.
times 3.
So 90 points of
Yeah.
I'd be
damage!
dead by
Yeah, you
now.
just-
Now is he dead?
You just lop its head right off. This head goes flying. Its floppy tongue is just spinning in the air.
There's a lamp on my feet.
It lands right under Alex's foot. She steps on it, strikes a heroic pose. It's a mess.
Nice.
That was awesome.
Good job. You're still
One down, and now it's Quigley's turn.
Yes, so I am going to strike at it, this one in front of me, 3 times. I know my shield won't do any good, but I could still knock it off balance a little bit. So I'm going to strike. Oh, there we go. Doesn't matter. Jim, I've never had this before.
Uh-oh.
That's 2 natural ones.
Oh, good. I was about to. I was so sad for a
So
second.
I'm going to use this reroll to get rid of the first one, and reroll that one.
Again?
No.
Yes, he did.
You can always add your
Was it
plus
destiny?
3.
No, critical fails.
It was meant
Was
to
it
be.
just destiny?
My shield hits.
Was it just meant to be a 1, no matter what
Jim,
you
what
did?
happens?
My shield does 4 points of damage, and its AC is lowered by 2 for everyone.
So, just out of curiosity, on your reroll, did you roll another 1?
Yeah.
You did. Okay.
You could use a plus 3.
The plus 3 is not going to
I
save him.
know.
That's her.
I rolled a
It's
natural
real bad.
1, then I attack with my shield, hit, then I roll another natural
A
1.
natural 1.
So,
So
It's fate.
it is absolutely fate. You go to stab this creature. But you were not fascinated by it, but
I'm
distracted
going to
by
stab with an axe?
Yes,
That's
and
why
that
I'm
is
rolling
exactly.
a
You're
one.
like, you realize halfway through your strike, you're like, oh, that's right, I'm using the axe. No, I don't.
Does it go
This isn't the one you
And I go
stab
like,
with.
oh!
So you overextend yourself, and the wolf just looks at you, and gets a free attempt to try to disarm you.
Fair, that's fair.
That's
very fair.
Fair and just.
That's very fair.
But with a 15 against CMD, is unable to. So it tries to grab onto the axe. You're like, wait, no, I didn't mean to stab. No.
And then when I try and go in again and roll another natural 1, what does it do?
It
Gosh.
doesn't have a reaction anymore.
Yes!
Oh my goodness.
So you thwarted the ill fate. But you have smack. But then you smack it with your shield real fast. And he doesn't care about that too much.
But it does lower his AC for everyone.
I don't even like you. It is now my turn. After that, obviously the werewolf fighting you, dead. The werewolf fighting you has turned back to you and is like, what are you doing? Why'd you try to stab me with an axe?
I'm
I'm
at
so stupid."
the
And is just gonna try to claw bite. Claw number 1, 17 is good. Claw number 2, 25 is good. The bite with a natural is no good. None of this is any good. So it's trying to get at you. It's so
Natural
boring.
one.
I hate Quigley's armor class so much. It's just the worst. Like, I have
Hey,
all
you're
these great-
hitting though around the area, so
Hey, we're
no
in
big
the
deal.
area. The werewolves that are fighting Arissa, one of them is still fascinated. The other one is going to try to claw, and bite. Claw number 1, 17 is probably no good. 19 is probably no good. And then the bite, maybe a 22.
No.
No, okay. No, wait, sorry, 26. Not 22.
No.
26, okay, so 26 is also not going to do it. What do we got here? The other one is still fascinated, but you have attacked its ally, so it gets a new save against the fascination effect. Oh, that is a wiener. Yes, so easily breaks the fascination. The other one that is fighting Alex is going to try to continue fighting Alex. That is a 26
Yep.
on the first claw, so that's a hit. Ooh, more than that on the second claw, and then the bite. 26 on the bite. That is a claw bite.
God.
Claw number
Oof,
1
it's
deals
right.
5 points of damage.
How much?
5 for the first claw.
Okay.
8 for the second claw.
Whoa.
Not very dress.
4 for the bite, and then a free attempt to trip you.
8, 4.
Might have gotten you with a 25 against CMD.
That is my CM.
So it also just rips your feet out from under you,
But my dress.
toppling you to the ground. Even your dress does not keep you on your feet. That was a good
What
turn.
color?
for
What color is
him.
your dress?
There's another
It's
fascinated
black.
guy.
Duh.
Black with like shimmering diamonds.
Well, I thought maybe it'd be red to cover the blood stains.
No.
The other werewolf that just watched you cleave its friend's head off is going to charge at you and try to bite you.
Oh,
So
the
they-
two from the back room?
Yeah. One
Okay.
Of the, yeah. So with a full-on charge, that is going to be a 29 to hit.
Yeah.
So it is going to bite. Coming in. Ooh, nice. 11 points of damage. And try to trip. The old trip-a-rooney. Probably doesn't get you. No, with an 18 against CMD is not going to trip you.
18, ha.
The other last one is still fascinated, but gets a save since its allies are being attacked. A new save. Wait, that does not break the fascination.
Really?
Fails 2
As I fall to the
DC
ground.
7 will
They didn't
saves
want to
in
save
a
me.
To
row.
be fair, her dress is getting torn.
He's super into this. He can't look away. Cannot look away. Which takes us to Alex's turn. You are on the ground.
I guess I would be full defense, trying to. I can't. If I get up, I get attack.
It does provoke an attack of opportunity if you get up. Yes,
Um,
but you know,
You could withdraw.
otherwise you're on the ground.
I
If
can
you
withdraw.
can attack, but you take a -4 on any melee attacks, and your armor class is at a -4 while you're prone. So keep that in mind.
I'll try and get up.
All right, he's gonna try to take that AOO with a bite. May not have gotten you on that one because that's only a 17 to hit. So it's your armor class -4.
So 23 minus 4.
19.
No.
19. So no. So he tries to bite you, but you manage to get out of the way. You get to your feet safely.
Yes.
And now what do you do?
I'm gonna fight him.
You're gonna.
Can I guess stab once?
You
Yes.
get stabbed once.
So did I. I was like, yeah, bite him. Bite him good.
18 plus 11.
29.
29 is definitely a hit. And what weapon are you using?
The silver dagger.
Silver
Silver dagger
dagger.
and
That was
cold
what I needed to
iron
hear.
short sword.
Now, technically,
Yes.
because the dragonfly has gone up to bite, you are now flanking with the dragonfly, which will give you sneak attack damage.
Yeah!
Wow, that is very fair and just of you
Thank you,
to
Jeff.
bring
It's the
that
rules
up.
of the game.
Man,
All
It's
right.
the rules of the game.
everyone's
You're a
wrong
good
about
guy.
you, Jim.
Here's the dagger first. 2 plus 3 is 5, and then sneak attack is 5. So I would use 5 d4s.
6s. Always do
It's
d6s.
your sneak attack.
no matter,
Oh, it's always
no matter
sixes.
what
It's your
weapon you're
sneak
using,
attack.
sneak
Okay,
attack
I'm
is always
sorry.
d6s.
I'm sorry.
That's your death dice.
Okay, I'm
You don't
sorry.
have to apologize. You're just fine.
Oh, that's so
Wow.
many sixes.
18, 21, 24
Mm-hmm.
on sneak
24.
attack.
And bleed damage for you too.
Yeah.
And what's
Alright,
the...
so what was the dagger's damage?
5.
5.
5 plus
24.
24 is 29 points of damage.
Yes.
In one swift stab.
How much bleed?
That is.
it
Oh, wow.
5?
Okay, so he's bleeding.
Yes. Yeah, 5 points of damage each
5
time.
and bleeding. Jeez.
And
What about her dress?
silver.
Yeah, he shouldn't have ripped my dress.
That dress is very nice.
Ooh, it was very nice.
It's just
Still is.
It's thank you.
Alex is wearing it.
It is now Arissa's turn.
I'm gonna take 2 hits at the same werewolf that I
Two
had
strikes at werewolf number 1.
hit. 19 and dirty 20.
Both of those are going to miss.
Oh.
Miss it.
Just
Oh.
when I thought I was getting back into it.
And now the dragonfly gets to go.
Dragonfly is gonna stay up there. If the guy that just took all that damage isn't down yet,
He's not
the
dead.
dragonfly's gonna take a bite. 16.
16 won't do it. Won't do it, but I'm sure that on Crag's turn,
18, but yeah.
nothing bad will happen to me.
Who's the
Your turn,
closest?
Crag.
Who's the closest, Jim?
The one fighting Quigley, because Quigley was right next to you.
Quigley, go after Quigley.
I could turn and hit him twice?
You can hit Quigley, you can cleave and hit Quigley and the
I don't
werewolf.
want to do that. I just want to turn and I want to wildly swing and
And his
cut
AC
this
's-
other werewolf's head off.
And his AC 's
Ah! Leaner.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah,
This
I
one's AC 's lower. It's
Oh, this
too
one's
lower.
AC is too lower?
Yeah.
Oh, take this! That's another 35
Yeah.
to hit.
Does
Man,
that, do the
feel
two
good
lower
about that.
AC
No,
have
it
a-
did not affect that at all. So thank you, Quigley.
It's only 24 points of damage.
Only.
though.
Oh, okay.
Minimum
well, then,
damage.
What's the point of even
Minimum
having a turn?
damage. Still alive?
Yeah, he's still.
Not for long! Another natural 20!
Does the -2 to the AC help with
Oh
that?
my goodness.
So this is far less.
Oh, I'm
This is only
sure.
26 times 3.
Oh, okay. Well, it's dead. It's
Far
another dead
less.
And I look at him and I'm like, yeah!
I want you to know that your critical hit, if that had been the only damage the werewolf had taken, would have killed it. So basically, Quigley, what I want you to know is that nothing you did mattered, because then Quig just came and killed it in one strike. I want you to feel bad at least.
I don't feel bad. I'm more of a role-play character anyway.
Don't you try to kill his role-playing sad face.
Nobody else knows why that's funny. It is now Quigley's turn.
J194 has gifted 100 sub sandwiches. He's eaten them all, and then 400 more sub sandwiches. So it's
Holy
like
cow. That's
great.
a lot of
And then
subs.
we've been subbed by Cleric Ito. Cleric Ito, it's wonderful to see you. Thank you so much for joining us again. All right. Is there any one of these? They all ran up. They said they got near Sir Crag.
We've got 2 on Orissa.
Okay.
We've got one that tried to bite Crag. So there's still one near Crag. There's one that's still fascinated across the room.
All right.
And then there's one on the stairs.
Well, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna blah, 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 that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna roll natural ones this time.
Not gonna roll a whole bunch of natural ones, we hope.
I mean, that's the goal, right?
Isn't
So-
he, though?
All right, that's a good roll. Natural 17 on the first attack, which is going to give me 9 points of silvery damage. Then a 23 with oh, I'm sorry, no, my shield is going to wildly miss.
Oh, okay, good.
But my other axe attack
Flavor.
is going to be a 19, which is going to miss.
19
So I
is a miss.
crushed it once.
Is a miss.
19.
Should not have sucked so bad, Quigley.
It's all right. Does a 22 hit?
We'll
I'm not
never
telling you.
know.
Does the 22 hit?
You have to spend it
spending it?
before I
I
tell you.
spend it.
Yes.
That would be
Okay.
8 more points of damage.
Okay. I only take solace in the fact that Crag's going to negate everything you did with some massive amount of damage that would have killed it in one hit anyway.
That's insane.
This is a frustrating fight. Okay. Werewolves are going to go. They're going to one's going to continue to try to claw bite Crag.
There's still more by me?
Saving
Yeah, there's the
shield.
one that tried to
He
bite
tried to
you.
bite you.
I just killed 2.
There was one that literally just charged you last round.
Cocky, because then we're gonna jinx ourselves.
Last mistake you'll ever make.
Saving
You were
shield.
going to kill him anyway. This isn't the thing that makes him dead. 26 on the first attack.
Yeah.
No, I saving shield. you.
Yeah, still.
Damn it,
I'm
now.
raging. Get out of here.
27 on the second claw.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they hit high.
Nothing on the bite.
Good.
Is it a 1? Did he break teeth?
He broke his teeth.
On the carapace.
6 points of damage on the first claw,
Okay.
and then 9 points of damage on the second claw.
Okay.
So claw. Now my boy over by Alex is going to bleed for 5 points of
Yes,
damage.
please.
And he's gonna die.
Yeah.
He's not going to die from it.
That's how it works.
He's not going to die from it, but he is going to claw bite Alex again. Claw. Ooh, that got you with
Save
that
and shoot.
first claw. You can't save the shit. Yeah. Natural 20.
No!
This is what because he's been taunting me, so now I get to kill you. It's his fault that you're dying.
I've done nothing!
It's directly Ben's fault.
I'm not.
But here's
well.
the reason.
The bite's absolutely gonna hit you as well.
Okay,
Oh, this is
let's-
not very good.
Yeah, no. I
Claw
might be
number
down.
1,
Here's the
laughing a
reason,
lot,
though.
Oh my god.
That
10 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
Critical claw.
hold on.
You don't do this. Whatever you're gonna do, stop
Yeah.
it.
You know, I'm keeping an eye up on my giant dragonfly friend, and I see this critical claw,
Yeah.
and I call down a huge favor with Arender.
Do you?
I do.
Is it a real thing, or are you making it up?
James. Divine interference. You have to reroll your crit on my ally for a -5, and I give up. Nope. -4, and I give up one of my level 4 spells.
This seems like a fair trade.
Oh my goodness.
We've been
I love you,
raided.
Jim.
We've been raided from the gaming
Hi,
chef.
guys.
Thank you for the raid.
Welcome.
Great point.
So I will re-roll my natural 20 with a -5 penalty.
-4.
-4 penalty. Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness! High five.
I don't want you to go down.
I know. It's because you saw me in the dress and you want me.
For a total of 18. Which will miss you, I assume.
Oh, yes, it does. Thank you.
Yes.
But I still
Well, I
get the
do
10,
still
right?
get to bite you.
Okay.
You still take the 10 points
I
of
did, okay.
damage. Then you ask God to stop me from rolling my crit, so now I'll just do a regular bite.
Okay.
And this is going to
I
deal
appreciate it.
9 points of damage and a trip attempt.
Oh, no.
17 against CMD, so does not trip.
No.
Now I will attack Orisa, hopefully killing her and ruining this character. 'Cause I'm tired of this already.
She's already dead. She's already died once.
All right,
true.
claw,
Yeah, we're
claw,
just gonna
bite.
get another diamond to go read the scroll
Just bring her
again.
back. All right, claw bite on Orisa. That is a 29 on the first claw.
Yes.
That is a 29 on the second claw.
Yes.
Even with
And that
plus
is
2.
a 27 on the bite.
Yeah.
So claw bite. So the first one.
'Cause I'm a 27.
8 points of damage from claw number 1. 8 points of damage from claw number 2. 4 points of damage from the bite and a trip. Against CM. Nah, don't worry about it. No good. No good against your CMD. The other guy who managed to break fascination last round will also claw bite. Probably not with a 21.
No.
Maybe with a 27. Yes, a 27 total. And then on the probably not on the bite. That's 21 plus 2 for flanking. 23.
No.
23 is no good. So I just got you with the one claw. 11 points of damage on that claw. That was those two. The other one will try to not fail a third DC 7 will save.
I'm just so sexy.
And
Fail.
fails.
Fail.
Fail. Fail. Fail.
You failed!
That is a natural 1
So,
on the third DC 7 will
we
save.
have reasons why here. We have reasons why. It's Lucas Martinez says, Alex sees the fascinated werewolf and says, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And the werewolf is so
It's like,
confused, tries to comply.
That historian says, Alex tells the wolves, if you think I'm hot, just imagine what the other 459 of me look like. They all fall over dead.
Thanks.
It's Lucas Martinez says, with 2 dead werewolf skulls, Crag could make some sweet slippers. I mean, Lyra's not there anymore. He can go full man cave on the Crag cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, why would you put him on the shoulders?
It is somebody else's turn. Alex's.
Am I able to like jump 5 foot step back and drink a cure?
You can't take a 5-foot step on the stairs because they're difficult terrain.
What could I do to drink a? I'm still gonna get attack opportunity. Huh?
Yeah, you could try an acrobatics check to try to
Okay, may I?
tumble out of the way.
Yeah,
She
let
can
me
full
do that.
withdraw, right?
And you can full withdraw, yeah.
Full withdrawal to the top
But you
of the
wouldn't be
stairs.
able to also
Yeah,
drink
drink.
a potion.
Yeah.
But what if I full withdraw to the top of the stairs?
Then
and
you would be
next
standing there,
round,
and then next round you could drink a potion.
I could also do that.
Yes, you could do that.
Just because I'm Alex, let's try the acrobatics thing.
All right, so it's going to be
Never
against
fails.
its CMD
Here we go.
acrobatics
Don't
check.
jinx me. 15 plus 12, 27.
27 is successful.
Hell yes!
You manage
I do.
to
Can you describe
just
it
flip. You
with
do
my
like
dress?
a little like flip back.
Okay, great.
Does
It
she
is-
show everything?
No! No!
The dress is rips.
And you manage to avoid any
You're wearing
chance of
pants
attack of
underneath
opportunity.
That's true. Alex wouldn't wear
Yeah.
sexy underwear.
No, I imagine you wearing a dress on top of all your stuff because you have your armor on. You have everything underneath your dress.
Yes. Okay, may I drink my cure? That's my
Yes,
turn.
you can drink a potion.
Thanks.
That's what I would do. I'd wear a dress on.
So she just. So if I'm understanding correctly, when she fascinated everyone, she just ripped open the dress to show off, like,
Look at
Transform
my leather armor!
I've seen it all before.
They were fascinated by the like. Why is she wearing a coat under all the? I don't get it.
so hot
It's so
in here.
weird.
It's like,
and they
well,
just
who
can't
wears
get over
coats?
There's one guy who has not been able to get over it for a full 18 seconds.
I love it. I appreciate it.
It is now Arissa's
Better
turn.
than Tim.
Since I did cast status on the 3 of them before we walked in,
Yeah.
can I do a quick...
Yeah, you have full knowledge. You can basically just look at their sheets to determine
Okay.
what's happening with them.
Let me see your hit points.
Oh, you probably want
Let me
You
see.
get a
I feel
strong
great.
sense
Hold on.
that Alex has taken quite a beating.
Yes.
You get the sense that Crag is probably doing. He's probably pretty tough.
Okay.
Quigley has barely been scratched.
I got hit a little.
How far away am I from Crag and Alex?
You're about 20 feet away from where Crag and Quigley are standing.
Uh-huh.
Alex is all the way at the top of the stairs, so it's a good 20 feet to the bottom of the stairs, and then you'd have to go up the stairs past one of the werewolves.
Okay. I am going to...
It's okay, I can find
You have
it.
2 werewolves around you, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to run to Crag.
Okay.
I'll take the attack of opportunity
Oh,
from both. Let's do that first.
You know they're both gonna be bites. Bite number 1, 25.
No.
But he's flanking 27.
Yes.
Ooh.
Just make sure I do my math right. 11 plus the 2 for flanking. Yes, 27 total. So the first one is a hit. The second one is a natural 20. Do you would like to ask God for intervention? I
No,
can.
Jim. It's only for an ally.
Good. Bite number 1 is going to deal 8 points of damage and provoke a trip attempt. The trip again, total of 17 against CMD, so that's probably not going to get you down. The critically hit bite. That's pretty good. Plus that is 18 points of damage.
Okay.
And also tries that trip with a 20 even against CMD.
Nah.
Cannot get you guys on the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna run over to Crag
Okay.
and put my hand on him
Yes.
and heal him for 3d6.
Now you have taken damage in your turn, so you'll need to make a concentration check.
Also,
10 plus the level of the spell
Yes.
plus the damage taken.
will you heal me?
And he's also going to try to resist that. You don't know about this, but he's going to try to resist it.
If it's just a spell-like ability,
Yep.
it's
Is
my
a
fervor.
spell like
Any-
ability?
It's my fervor.
Any-
I guess no. That would not.
Is that
I
not
don't know.
magic?
It's a
'Cause-
defined spell.
Yeah,
I
a
thought
spell
any
like
magic.
it will provoke your
Yeah, my
resistance. You will
superstition.
try to have to make a save against
Because he
it.
hates magic. When he's raging, he...
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know if spell like abilities can be interrupted like that. They probably can. Ability. Hold on, everybody. We have to do a rule check because a weird thing has happened.
Uh-oh, rule check.
Rule check.
I just don't want people to die.
Oh.
It's very kind of you.
Yeah, that's very nice of you.
Do my best.
He doesn't want to not die.
I don't want to die.
Standard action.
Spell like abilities.
You guys gleaming out there?
Da-da-da.
While we're taking a break, do you
I'm
gleam? Do you
glistening.
gleam, bro?
I'm glistening.
Do you
Is
gleam?
that kind of like gleaming?
Do you gleam? No, it's different.
That
That's
sounds really not right.
No, do all the gleam things. Because you can win. This prize package is silly.
I gotta
The
tell
core
you,
rulebook and the bestiary
I
and
don't
the...
think
these
so.
things, you can't buy them. You
Yet.
like you no you
Ever?
can't.
You
They are
can't.
exclusive.
Wow.
Yep.
You are not like we got them at PaizoCon because they gave them to us. You cannot buy these.
Glad I have one. Thanks.
Me too.
You- I'm-
Appreciate it.
Get to gleaming!
Yeah, so there are
Gleam.
3 of these
I'm
are
not
going
allowed
out.
to gleam.
Gleam.
That's crazy. This prize pack is out of control.
Out of control.
Out of control.
Out of
I'm
control.
gonna go ahead and roll some healing just in case.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and resist it.
Well, here's the trick. Here's the rub.
Using a
It
spell-like
doesn't-
ability works like casting a spell, and that it requires concentration and provokes attacks of opportunity.
Okay, yeah, because it doesn't list that where I'm reading, but it does say like supernatural abilities. It'll say specifically can't be disrupted. Extraordinary abilities specifically listed can't be disrupted. No such entry for spell-like abilities.
This
and
is-
based on what he's just read, I would say that yes, they can be disrupted.
SU is supernatural.
SU is supernatural.
It's SU.
Well, then why would you say it's a spell-like ability?
Because I
Oh
didn't
no!
look.
Did you call down God's intervention to make it a supernatural ability?
You get 9 points of healing.
Do I?
Yes.
If it's a supernatural ability, hold
It's-
on, because are not subject to spell resistance counterspells or dispel magic, so I wouldn't I don't think it would actually trigger.
So I just get to take it?
I think you get to take it.
Oh.
Supernatural ability.
Wow, the only person who could heal me.
Huh?
Supernaturally, you don't need a punch.
Yeah. So supernatural abilities cannot be disrupted.
I can heal
so,
for 9?
Who?
Yeah.
Craig's like, what?
That's great news. Yeah, I was like, whoa. Whoa.
I just like.
It is Craig's.
It's
No,
my favorite
it's not.
turn.
Because there's still
It's
still a dragonfly
Dragonfly's
floating
turn.
around.
I got thirsty. All right.
Old Dragaroony.
Thirst has to wait.
I'm gonna take a bite against the one up by Alex, right?
The one by Alex. We're gonna bite the
Yeah.
one by Alex.
Not gonna do it. 16.
Get out of here, Dragonfly.
I think
No
at
one
this
even
point
likes you.
it's a little upset at itself.
It should be.
so it's
What's
gonna
his name?
giant dragonfly.
Oh.
That's a great name.
You
That's
didn't give him a
it.
name?
That's a
Jim
Jim
didn't
got
name
Jim
him.
got like I
I'm
got
gonna
nothing.
name him
Gigi.
Harold.
Oh, all the way off.
Like
Oh.
broken off?
Let me try one play.
Oh wait, something just blew down. Yeah, it's gonna fly. It misses the attack up by Alex, and it's gonna fly away.
It's just gonna
It's
give up.
done.
Oh.
It's just like, I
It's
don't even
helping
care
me.
anymore. Crap.
Jim,
Now
who's by me?
There is still a.
There's one.
Me.
There's
That
one by
I
me?
hit.
All up in your business.
And then we're flanking?
No,
No.
you guys are not flanking.
I'm next to you.
Power attack! Ah! That's pretty good. That's gonna be a 32.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
I cracked my damage, so it's only 25.
25 points of damage on a crag?
That's 25 points of damage on a
It's
crag.
not this.
And then
That's what I was
one more?
thinking, too.
Yeah, one more.
That's a bad one.
Oh,
The bad one?
Yeah, that's the worst one.
The worst.
That's the worst one.
Oh no, that's not good.
So, luckily, you're surrounded by allies, swinging wildly, just going ham on everything.
I like it.
So, why don't you roll percentiles? And we'll
Okay.
say there is a 15% chance that there will be an attack against Quigley.
so 1 through 15.
1 through 15, 16 through 30. Anything above that is just you hit empty air.
7.
7! A great number. A great number. So go ahead and deal damage to Quigley.
Don't you think you should have to roll an attack roll?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Now I'll say this: there's every opportunity that he rolls a natural 20.
Here we
here
go,
and
natural
kills
20.
You can roll an attack.
No, you got lucky this time.
Okay.
So that's a
nothing good.
Whoa.
24.
No.
24, Crag. Come on. We're in the 30s
I rolled an
every
8.
time you attack
I rolled an
me.
8.
Get out of
so
here.
good.
I can't count on you for anything.
Cleric Ito just went
So-
on a gifting spree.
Oh, thank you.
Giving a sub to Insuizan, Topper Harley 70, Bad Design Kills, Ace Mail, and Crossbearer 18.
Awesome! Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much,
Thank you.
Kito. That's
Fantastic.
great.
And if you want to get a sub yourself and you haven't been gifted one, is the perfect time to do it because it's September, which means
Yeah,
that
that's
all
what I
tier
thought.
1 subs are half off, only $2.50, $2.50.
$2.
And
In order to
speaking of
support
which, we
this.
do have another sub from that girl at that place 114.
Thank
Thank
you.
And I don't want people to forget, it's a brand new month, which means that our Norse Foundry
That
power-up
Oh,
is
yeah.
on the line. We haven't had a lot
That's
of
true.
donations coming in,
but
one lucky person might get one of those Norse Foundry sets of dice and the ability to give a natural 20 and a natural 1 to whoever they want. So
Whoever they want.
if you're feeling like it, feel free to donate.
Absolutely
Yes, please.
fantastic.
Just know
Get
that
us
if you,
closer to that studio.
if you give that natural 20 to Jim,
Yeah, because the Ace just turned.
Yeah, apparently I can't have natural 20s anymore.
And we've also been followed by Demetrius.
Thank
So
you,
thank you,
Demetrius.
Demetrius.
hi.
All right, Jim.
That's it. End of my turn, Jim. That's it. I'm done.
Oh, okay, so Craig's done.
I'm
It's
gonna
now
turn around and
Wiggly's.
I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna be like, I duck out of the way as that hammer just
You're
goes over my
ducking
head and I
from
go,
the-
whoa!
at the double
All
duck.
right, I guess I should take care of this beast in front of me. And I
Down.
strike 3 times. And Jim Jam, I rolled my favorite number this time. So, the first attack is going to be a 18, so I believe that misses.
18 misses.
The second attack is going to be a 26 with the shield
That
for
is a hit.
2 points of damage. But it does lower the AC for my natural 20. Ba, 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 ba.
This is nonsense.
Oh,
Hold on. Things are happening, Jim. Is that the correct number?
That's got to be a $10.
Okay.
Okay.
Woo!
All right. It said on Jay. It said on ours. Thank you, Jay Womack, for the $10 donation.
But
It
before
said on
that-
ours $1,000. So
if that's red money, great.
So yeah, thank you, Jim Jam. It
Thank
is
you for my reroll. I think so.
an axe is only a times 2, right?
I don't know.
It is a times 3 crit.
Oh, it is a
An
times
axe
3.
is a times 3 crit.
18 points of damage.
18 points of damage, and
I don't remember.
for the first time in this combat,
What?
Quigley's rolls matter.
Yay!
Because the critical hit is enough to slay this
Yay!
roll, killing it
Slay
outright,
girl.
So Greg,
Leading
I crit
us
something.
down to 4
Yay!
rows, one of which is bleeding out,
Yes, please.
one of which has been fascinated for far too long.
Yes, darling.
The other 2 were just fighting Arissa. It is now their turn. The bleedy one is going to bleed. 5 more points of
Yes,
damage.
please.
It's going to come chasing Alex up the stairs and try to bite.
Okay.
Alex,
Okay.
here it comes.
Does it have to roll acrobatics?
No, because it's just moving up the stairs.
Oh.
It's not tumbling up the stairs.
Doesn't know how to walk upstairs.
It knows how to walk up the stairs.
Just
Will
wanted
a
to-
25 hit?
Yes, I'm gonna use shadow duplicate. Please.
I can't stop you. It's in the rules. So yes.
I really
There's
wanted
that.
it to fail its acrobatics check and fall and just go thud, 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 thud.
Upstairs. All right, 50% chance that I miss you.
Yes.
Roll high. 72. So that is a hit. That is a hit. But your shadow duplicate stays. So now you have concealment. Now you have total concealment, basically, essentially. There are 2 copies of you. So this hit rate maintains. There's only 4 points of damage.
Okay.
He is going to try to trip you. Nope, that is a leaner. Probably did it, because against your CMD, that is be 27.
Yes.
So it rips you to the ground. Luckily, you still got that shadow duplicate out, so it still does have a 50% miss chance.
Does she
Okay.
fall down the stairs?
No.
So it does not fall down the stairs, she just falls on the stairs.
So we've also got a $5 donation from Datstorian for Arissa. So
Thank
you,
you.
Datstorian. And Doc, I believe those 2 are actually switched. So I believe it's a
Fixing it.
perfect.
Yeah. Cool.
The 2 that were fighting Arissa
Okay.
are going to rush up and continue fighting Arissa.
That's for the next one.
Though they are now all clustered in the center of the room, where Quigley and Crag are. Bite. Bite number 1 is a 23.
No.
Gotcha. Bite number 2 is a 22, which isn't going to get you.
She's not next to me, right?
She is not.
I'm next to Sir
you.
Crag.
She's now my last little friend, who he's been having a rough day. He hasn't been able to do anything. For the 4th time in a row, I will
Remember,
attempt to
there's
make
2 of me now.
a DC
Fail.
7.
It's gonna be
Will
14
This
because
would be
there's
amazing.
2 of them.
Fail.
This would be
Fail.
amazing.
There's 2 of them, so it
Yeah.
should be a
Fail.
14.
Stop.
Double the fun.
Fail.
18 on the die.
Oh.
You're no longer fascinated.
Good job.
Sad
Me
about
too.
that.
That's a great job.
That takes us to Alex's turn. You're on the
I'm on the ground again.
You're on the ground. Wolf standing over you like.
Okay, I'm gonna jump up again. I'm
Looks
gonna
like we've got a couple of
try-
re-rolls coming in as well. We don't know who they're from, but
Oh my god.
Yeah, thank you
Thank
for
you,
the
guys.
rerolls.
15.
What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna acrobatically get up again.
You can't
Nope.
make an acrobatics attempt to stand up. Standing up is
Okay, sorry.
Because
then-
you wait, yeah. What you did before was move out of its threatened area.
That's right, for the
but
potion.
You're
Okay.
getting up. You're
Then
just,
I'm gonna stand up.
All right, it's gonna try
I
to
know.
bite you
I
while
know.
you're
It's
standing.
fine. I gotta get up.
Probably didn't get you though. Remember your AC is still at a -4, but this is a total of 22.
Yeah.
No, there you got it.
Yeah.
22. Okay.
Yeah.
Now there's a 50% miss chance.
Oh yeah.
89. So it hits you. You take 8 points of damage, and it's just gonna try to just rip you back down to the ground. It's gonna try to just keep you down.
It's so frustrating.
Yeah.
He's done that to me before.
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
not 20 even against your CMD,
No.
which does not work. So it tries to keep you down the ground, but you manage to struggle your way to your feet, weapon in hand.
Can I stab him once?
You can stab him once. You're no longer flanking because
That's okay.
the dragonfly has decided it's had enough.
That's okay. Okay. 15 plus 11.
26.
26.
Yes, that's the hit.
Great. That's my silver dagger.
Did you see that 20 while it was rolling too?
4 plus 3. 7.
7 points of damage. It is bleeding profusely. It has cuts all over its body. The silver just burning through its fur. Sparks flying every time you cut through its flesh. But it is doggedly continuing its assault.
Doggedly.
Pun intended.
It is now Oris's turn.
I'm by Craig and he's hitting one. Can I swing around the outside to flank with him?
If you do that, because currently the two that are near you are.
Oh, they
you're
came up from where I
they
was.
came up from behind. So you can try to swing around, but you'll definitely provoke.
Nah. I'll take a swing at whoever's closest.
Sure, yeah, they're both equidistant from you, so just
In
swing
fact,
away.
I'll take one swing. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 misses.
And I will take a 5-foot step.
Did you add 1?
21.
21 is still a miss.
Yeah, and I'll take a 5-foot step away.
5-foot step back away from this creature as you swing, trying to connect, but can't quite make it, which takes us to the dragonfly's turn.
Dragonfly.
Yep. And Dragonfly is gonna come. Is it possible to flank with Quigley?
Yeah, no, because he's currently not engaged in melee with one of the opponents.
It's gonna flank with Crag then.
He's also not engaged in melee.
Flank with you.
It's flanking with me then, Jim.
Did the one
You just
die?
took a 5-foot
I
step
took a
away
5
from the enemy.
Aren't I fighting it? Can it flank with
Yeah,
me?
the only one that you can actually get into a flank with is...
Okay, can I come back? Come here! Come here, Dragonfly.
Come here, giant dragonfly.
I try and fascinate it towards me. I don't know. You do it.
She just doesn't want to.
I know.
She doesn't want to, Alex.
No, it
No, it's fine.
it
You
likes
do what you want.
Harold
Do what you
likes
want.
you. He'll come back to you.
Harold.
Where's Harold? Is it written on there?
No, he didn't. Jim didn't name the giant dragonfly, so I named him Harold. So Harold's gonna go and flank with Alex again.
Okay.
Take a bite. 26.
26 is a hit.
Okay.
See, Harold just
Yeah.
needed to believe in himself.
Yeah.
He just needed to take a step away for a
Take
second.
a breath.
That is 19 points of damage. And then a grab attempt.
Don't bother.
Get him, Harold.
Because
Yes!
Harold.
Good job, Harold.
Harold just needed to believe in himself. He swoops down, latches onto the back of this werewolf's head, and just starts gnawing with his mandibles right through down his brain. Like bits of skull are flying, blood shooting everywhere, and the
love
thing is
Harold.
like reaching for Alex and just collapses on its own weight. Harold has gotten a kill.
Awesome.
Good
It
job,
is
Harold.
now
I'm gonna mark one for you.
Crag's turn.
My favorite turn, Jim.
You'd have to move.
I have to move
this
now,
time,
'cause
yes,
he
because
killed-
yes.
I
Vultured-
killed it.
Vultured my
He
kill.
vultured it. There's one that's not
Vultured
engaged
it.
at all.
I hit it first.
There's two that have sort of come up close, and they were fighting Orisa. What are you?
Closest one. Who's closest.
Close. All right, you just go right in.
Go right into the closest one.
All right.
And power attack it, hopefully in the back. Right in the back of the head. That's 27.
27 is a hit.
Wow.
Dies! Oh man. Only 24 points of damage.
Oh,
24
24.
only 24.
So sad for the
That
20.
sucks.
So sad. That's the worst. That's the
That's
worst
it.
damage I could do.
That's
Well,
really
you definitely
bad.
heard it quite a lot.
I just did 18 on the
It
crit
is Quigley's turn.
with a ×3.
Woof.
What time of day is it, Jim Jam? Are we getting tired? Is it sleep time after all this? I mean...
What?
It is later in the day, actually.
All right. I'm trying to think about my usage of
Oh, okay.
things. So
That's nasty.
aggressive.
Excuse you.
I'll shift around into a flanking position with Madam Orissa,
Madam Orissa.
and I will
Premeditated.
attack once.
Alright, with your movement, because you have full 30.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think, because she was... trying
Right
see,
next
like,
to
if you go-
Crag.
Yeah, I know. But, well, you wouldn't be right next to Crag if you tried
No,
to
I'm
go
not
around
going to
flanking,
be.
But yeah, alright.
And here comes that attack.
Here comes that attack.
22?
That is a hit.
No, it's less than that. dirty 20.
That is a miss.
Don't like that.
Hooray!
Yay, good for you. Oh, 22, because I'm flanking.
Boo.
That will be 9 points of silvery
9
damage.
points of silver damage. This one has not been hit yet.
Well, now it
And
has.
Quigley comes in and just slashes through it with his silver axe, and now it is their turn to respond. I've got the one that's he's been fascinated this whole time. He sees
Me.
Harold chew his friend's head apart. He goes running up the stairs trying to kill Harold.
How dare he?
Harold.
Kill Harold. He's going to try to come in with a claw with a total of 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Harold.
Wait, that's one die. So that is going to be 9 points of damage with the claw. Over on the Crag, Orissa, Quigley melee, I'm going to take some attacks. And keep going and do one against Crag, one against Orissa.
I did just hit it, though.
Yeah, so did Crag, and so did Orissa. So,
Fair.
we've got Claw Bite against Orissa first. That is a 23.
No.
That is worse than a 23.
Okay.
That is 26.
No.
No.
27 right now with my sacred armor.
Now against old Craggleton. Claw number 1 is a Crag. Claw number 2 is a 28, which is going to hit him.
Yup.
Bites and miss. This is so horrific. 5 points of damage on Crag. He has damage reduction 1, so he's going to take 4 points.
Take 4 points of damage.
Take 4 points of damage from a claw.
Man,
And
I'm
I've wasted
gonna,
my
you know,
turn.
I'm a werewolf.
Why?
Am I just a werewolf
I
now?
just got bit too, so.
I'm just a werewolf.
It is Alex's turn.
Am I able to go under the dragonfly and try to stab the?
Yeah, you can
Is
move
he
through
like?
the-
I'm assuming he's hovering.
You
Yeah.
actually
flying.
can't because so you can move through the dragonfly's space,
Uh-huh.
but you can't stop in the dragonfly's space. And to move past him, you would have to move past an enemy, which would provoke an attack of opportunity. So it's possible that you will provoke.
Or you can flip off the banister.
Or you can flip off the banister.
Okay, I'm gonna
That could be
flip
some
off
fancy
the
acrobatics.
banister.
Yeah, let's see some
Or
fancy
slide
acrobatics.
down the stairs.
Acrobatics.
Oh my goodness.
Wah, wah.
15 plus 8?
23.
23. That's sufficient. So
Okay.
you flip off the banister.
Like
Right.
Michael
Now
Jordan.
you can move, but you can't also. So basically that counts as one move action, and now you can.
Strike the post with
Strike
the tongue.
once?
No strike
No strike?
once if you want to move around into flanking position.
Yes.
So now you're flanking again with the dragonfly,
We're
and it is
friends.
Orissa's turn.
Okay. I am, since I assume the one that just attacked me stepped up to me, so I'm going to take a 5-foot step back.
Yes. Okay.
And cast defensively. Well, do I need to
You
if I'm
don't,
5
if
feet
you
away?
take a
Okay.
5-foot step back, you don't need to.
Well, then I'll take a 5-foot step back and use a spell called Spear of Purity. So from my shield, A spear-shaped projectile of good energy is going to attempt to lodge itself in the werewolf in front.
In his heart.
With a ranged touch attack, I believe.
Ranged touch, you say?
I believe. Let me
Touch
double check.
AC.
Ranged touch. So that, okay. I'm gonna use my
You have
roll.
one.
You gotta reroll.
Yeah, you've got to reroll from this since the beginning. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's better. 23.
That is a successful ranged
Okay.
touch
Just
attack.
do a tongue.
And these
And I'm-
are evil creatures,
They
yes?
are evil, yes.
Okay. So they will take 5d6. Anybody got 4d6 I can borrow?
Here's
you
3.
I can just use Alex's. Or I,
Oh.
Wow.
Well,
Nobody
you're
needs
too
you,
far away.
Quigley.
You're too far away. 7, 12, 14, 18 points of damage, and it's blinded for a round.
Yeah.
Will save will reduce that by half and negates blind.
Wasted. I rolled all 6s on here.
Good for
Bat,
oh
bat,
my
bat.
god, you did.
15 on the will save.
You wasted it.
Let me double check. Does not make it.
Blinded for a round takes the full damage. It is
Nice.
Sad.
in very bad shape.
And I look
Very-
I look over the shoulder of
Very
this
bad shape.
beast and I go, Madam Orissa, that is a wonderful shield.
It is the Dragonfly's turn.
It is. Harold is still flanking.
Yes,
Yeah,
we're flanking.
because
Alex
Yes,
just
we're
moved
Yeah,
flanking.
he's
Position.
gonna, he's feeling good about himself. He's gonna take a bite.
Please, Harold.
That is a natural 20 on the bite.
Eat him! Chomp his head.
All right. 13. I assume double.
It's
26.
Whoa.
Still a grab attempt.
Yeah, he still gets to try to take that grab.
That is a 27 on the grab.
That is a successful grab.
Harold grabs
Harold grabs onto.
it with his mouth.
Now I get to tickle him.
With your daggers?
I'm gonna stab him with my daggers.
Bad. It's Craig's turn.
I forget where I am.
It's
That
right
girl
next
that
to you.
plays says, "Woohoo, Harold!" and the purple crayon.
Yay! I don't know what purple crayons.
That's a book. It's a kid's book.
I'm sorry.
And J. Womack says, "Kills a monster, disappears off into the ether, murder hobo." No, we're blowing my breaker here. This poor AC unit has been working overtime. It's very hot in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Um,
Cool it, Los Angeles.
It's like a
who's in front of me?
today.
I'm still in front of one. There's one in
Okay,
front of me that
you
just
still
bit me,
Huh?
You've
or
got
clawed me, or
one.
bit me.
Yeah, Arissa just blasted it with a spear of piercing.
Die.
Is there only one in front of us or 2?
There's 2.
30 to die.
30 to yes. It
30
is
to
probably,
die. 30
it is
to
in fact
die.
guaranteed to die. because
Die now.
Your minimum damage is what you can bear.
That's maximum damage.
Okay, so yeah, it explodes.
35 points of damage.
It explodes in a shower of blood, guts, bone, and hair as you
Gross.
just slam.
Are all these werewolves
Blades
turning
axe.
back into people?
Yes, they all turn
Ah,
back into.
Boo! There go my werewolf head slippers. Just be a dwarf head and a whatever other guy, a red-haired guy.
Maybe someone's hairy.
It is your turn.
Yeah, so there's only one
in
down
their
here,
back.
and I don't know what's happened upstairs. I'm assuming that she killed that little man because I feel like that's what she does, and I feel like we need information. So I'm going to try a grapple attempt to
Okay,
grab
that is
this
going to provoke,
werewolf.
because you don't have improved grapple. So I'm gonna try to bite you. Ooh, I definitely bite you. That is a 35 to hit.
Yeah.
You take 12 points of damage.
Okay.
Make it
And
15.
it's an attempt to trip you. Natural 20 on the trip attempt.
Okay.
He
So
dies.
you go in to try to bring it to the ground, and it like gets real low and grabs your midsection in its jaw and just wrenches you to the side, ripping you to the ground. You are now prone.
This is better because now I'm going to grab its legs and flop it over into the ground. Grapple attempt continued.
Okay,
And
minus
-4. 23.
23 is insufficient. insufficient. Just like everything else you do. It is now mine.
I get a second try!
No.
It says it! I don't know how it works.
No, I don't believe that you can continue. It is a standard action to try to
You're
initiate
right, you're right.
grapple. It is now my turn. I will try to claw, bite Quigley, because he's on the ground.
Yeah.
He's right there.
I mean, I'm almost as easy to hit now as
Anybody else. Minus 40 your AC. Here comes the old claw. With 2 on the die.
Yeah!
Maybe not on another one. That is a 27.
Yeah.
27 hits on the second claw. And the bite... probably not, because, it's a definite miss, but it does get you with the claw. It catches you with the claw while you're struggling on the ground for 5 points of damage.
So, in thinking about all of this werewolf mess and how we're all like, oh, we're all werewolves, I don't know if this is the case, and it would be cool if the rules were like this. I don't think that they are.
Okay.
But in my mind, I'm thinking, we've been bitten so many times and clawed so many times and made so many saves against it and drank so many potions to fight it off that we're actually like, the DC of it has just lowered and lowered and lowered and lowered and lowered and lowered to the point where we've got some sort of immunity to werewolfism, to lycanthropy now.
The more you get infected with a curse, the
less
less
it affects
likely
you.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was just trying to do something.
For sure.
I like
Don't you ruin my roleplay!
Oh, whoa.
Wow.
That's what I do.
I like
There was another one. It was over by Alex. He's going to try. He's going to try to claw bite you.
Okay.
That's all I can do before it gets killed by Harold, probably.
It takes his grappled.
Claw number 1 is a definite hit. Claw number 2.
Is it taking its -2 to attack rolls?
Why would it take a -2 to attack?
Isn't it grappled?
Because it is being grappled. That is true. That is still. It was still a definite hit on the first one. Being grappled. Let's see. That is a
Do I still
total of 26 on the second attack.
Do I still have my shadow duplicate?
You do. So I'm going to have to roll concealment against each one.
Creature cannot take actions that require 2 hands. So would that be a 2? No, because you could do 1 and 1. All right, I'm just
She can bite.
Get out of here.
Just trying
Get
to
out of
be
here,
honest.
Quigley. Quit trying to ruin my roleplay. The bite is probably not going to get you. So no bite, but the claw is, and I have to roll concealment against each one because your shadow duplicate is still active.
Yeah.
So on the first one, 50% chance, 66. The first claw is a hit. Second claw, 50% is a 3, which is then it slashes
So
the
one-
shadow
okay.
duplicate, and that makes it a miss.
It's like, I hit that one, so this one. No.
He gets confused. You take 6 points of damage from the one claw that connects. Your shadow duplicate puffs away in wisps of shadow.
That's a good use
No
of it.
more, and it is now your turn, Alex.
Wait, no, I did the math wrong. You said 6?
Yep.
No, that was right.
That was right?
Yeah, you did it right.
You had 23 here. It's fine.
25.
No, that was
25.
That was probably right.
So 17.
Okay, can I attack? 3 attacks,
You
finally?
can. You can now attack.
And I'm still flanking?
Are you?
No,
Do you have?
Oh, no,
you have
Harold.
both weapons drawn,
Huh?
or you have
Yeah.
both? Yeah. Okay, that's great.
And
Yeah.
Harold's
just
got a
haven't-
grappled.
I just haven't had a chance to do
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
attacks. 9 plus 9, probably not. 18.
18 is not even with the grapple.
Nope. And 18 plus 4?
That one will hit.
22.
That is a hit. Yes, for
so
sure.
1, 2, 3, silver dagger. Okay.
Silver dagger on that third attack.
And give that sneak attack damage.
Ew. 1 plus 3 is 4.
4.
And then sneak attack.
And 5 points of bleed.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I know, Quigley.
It's pretty good.
It's okay.
Pretty good.
18.
18?
18 more points of damage. This guy is now bleeding profusely. Cuts all over his body. Harold is all up on his back. And it is Arissa's turn.
I sense Alex not feeling too well, so how far away is she?
Not very. She's only about 15, because she's now moved off the stairs, and she's now basically even a little bit off the stairs because she's flanking
Yeah.
with Harold. So you could get to her with a single move action for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna get to her.
Yeah.
and exchange one of my spells for Cure Moderate.
Nice.
Alright, here comes the healing magic.
2d8 plus 10. 16.
Woo, thank you.
16. Alex, you're feeling quite a bit better
Yes, thank you.
thanks to Arissa's magic.
And then Harold the Giant Dragonfly has this guy grappled.
Does have this guy grappled.
Can Harold take this guy up
What?
to the rafters and drop him?
It is not a very long fall. You would guess that probably, like, you can do that, but the ceiling isn't really high. Like, you would know that with their natural resistance to damage, not a whole lot's
Okay.
going to happen.
Well,
Burst through the roof, fly up.
Harold will just
Chomp chomp.
bite.
I'll just gnaw away, that's fine.
Oh, that's almost
Yeah, it's not gonna do it with a 15.
15, no. Even grappled, his armor class isn't that bad. Which will take us to my least favorite turn in the entire lineup.
What do I see? What's
What
left
you
now?
see is that there is still one werewolf near where you're standing, and one that is being chomped on by Harold and stabbed by Alex.
And
There's
you
one.
you
I'm
see that
bleeding
I'm
out.
I'm
And
trying
Quigley's
to
on the ground.
I'm trying to like grab his legs.
Oh, the one that you're fighting?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's the one you're right next to.
Oh yeah. So I can just step over. How far is this? Can I just
Yeah,
take a?
you could just step over.
Five
It's at a
step?
5 foot. Yeah, it probably would be because he was right next. Yeah, Quigley was right next to
So I can 5-foot step and attack twice.
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh,
Natural
my
20!
gosh.
Boom! And I come up and I just take a 5 step and I'm like, wow!
How many is
Sorry,
that?
Jim.
This
That was like
combat?
That was
What's
3.
4?
4?
That's 3. Sorry, Jim.
Wow, I want one.
I mean it's mediocre at best. 90 points of damage.
Oh my god, mediocre!
Another 90.
90!
You step up behind this guy
I'm
and
just trying to-
just
He doesn't
come
exist
in with this
in
huge
existence.
swipe.
You look at
The
this
silver
leg.
bites right through this thing's spine, severing it completely.
Poor Harold,
Rip
what happened to
the
him?
axe out, and this creature just is like it like immediately just starts jerking around, falls down to the ground,
It's like
blood
liquid.
gushing out of it.
And I'm like, I've got him! I've got him!
Am
Quigley
I-
is covered in werewolf blood.
Now,
Oh, never mind. No.
In your mouth.
can I renewed vigor would take my full action?
I don't think it's a. Let me check what renewed vigor is. I don't know that it. I think it might be a free action.
Well, if it is, then I would just like destroy this guy and be like,
Does that.
God, rage heal myself.
It is a standard action
Oh,
to use
so
renewed vigor. Yes.
so can I? No. I attacked once. I can't
Yeah.
do it.
So you cannot do that, unfortunately. But it is now Quigley's turn.
I gotta mark
Yeah,
this
so
down.
I'm there and I'm not very perceptive. So I
you think-
grab onto this guy and I'm
Got
like,
him.
don't worry everyone! I've got him! We're going to interrogate this one!
You notice that it's given up. It's not struggling. It knows it's caught.
I've done it.
Is
I
it missing its head?
No, you severed its spine.
I've captured this one, so go grab the others. I'll tie this one up. And I pull out some rope and I start.
Gross.
The one over on the stairs knows that its time is up, but before it goes down, it's taking one of you with him. He takes 5 points of bleed damage and then tries to destroy Alex, who no longer has a shadow duplicate.
Wow. That's very evil.
Roll number 1 is an 18 on the die.
No.
Yes. Roll number 2 is only going to be a 19 to hit. So that's
No.
but the bite, the most important one,
It's okay. I already got bit. Like,
is a 28 total.
okay.
Okay. Claw deals 9 points of damage.
Okay.
The bite
Okay.
deals 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And provokes a trip attempt.
Okay.
With a 21 against CMD,
No.
which I don't think is going to get you because
No.
you're way too nimble for that nonsense.
Yes.
And it is now your turn.
I'm on the floor? No, I'm on.
No, you managed to avoid the trip.
I'm just gonna be, wait, I'm on the stairs. Can I acrobatically jump back and drink another potion?
Get one of these crits that we're all getting.
You can You can flee.
I'm not.
can
I'm
run
not
away.
fleeing. Fine. I'm gonna get a crit.
Oh, he got you. He sucked you in.
got it.
Yeah, you got her.
It's okay. I have a reroll too if I need it. Here we go.
Okay.
Crit,
Okay.
crit, 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 crit.
Oh, that, you know,
10.
it's,
10 plus 9? 19.
19's no good.
even when
Crit,
they grappled?
Crit, crit.
Even with a grapple.
No. Crit, crit.
Wait, how many?
No.
No.
Are you gonna use your reroll?
Reroll!
What are you re-rolling?
My first one.
Why are you holding the cup?
I cracked it.
And then,
You did it, Jim. You did it.
I wasted your whole turn.
And a re-roll.
yes.
Okay, take a 5-foot step. I sound like Lyra.
It's a 5-step.
Full round
No,
action.
that's bad. I shouldn't.
After a full round action, you can take a 5-foot step.
You can when Quigley tells you what to. When Quigley tells, if you want to let Quigley control Alex, if Quigley is playing Alex, he would take a 5-foot step
If Alex
back.
is afraid, I mean,
Now, if Jim was trying to control Alex through saying, I'm trying to
just-
You
control
control
Alex.
it. We're
That
just
is
all
what he
controlling
said.
It's
each other.
Arissa's turn.
Well, since she has taken a 5-foot step back, have you?
I didn't say it.
Because if you did, I was gonna step into your place.
No, I didn't say it. It's cheating.
I'll step up anyway if there's room, and take 2 swipes.
You can only take one if you're going to be stepping up anyway.
If it's
Because you
just,
can't do a 5-foot
I was
step.
close enough to touch her.
Right, but I thought you were behind her. Unless you, because you
Okay.
could cast it, yeah.
Okay. Then I'll just do 1.
Okay.
Get it.
23.
23.
Yeah, that says
Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Michael Jordan.
Alrighty,
Michael Jordan.
Dan.
Go.
14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. Still.
Oh my goodness. Remember, he's bleeding.
Harold's gonna take a bite.
Is Harold going to maintain his grapple? That's an important thing.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Because then I can just attempt to grab him again, if anything.
but you get a.
Don't let Quigley play your character.
Ooh.
Harold's yours, not his.
22.
Yay!
Harold's
Harold
about
get
to
a second
claim
Harold's
another
gonna
life.
win the day.
No, Harold.
Harold, win the day, please.
16 points of damage.
Rack up another one for Harold.
Yay!
Because the final werewolf, with a mournful howl, falls dead to the ground,
Thank you, Harold.
leaving you all alone in a blood-soaked, now silent nightclub.
Before Jane Womack said nat 20 with a G, because Harold did a crit, and Harold's a dragonfly, and a
Close
gnat
enough.
is also a fish.
That is one way.
Gnats are fish if you want to go pescatarian.
Yes.
No!
I was gonna. We're taking a break. Let's get us out of here,
break
Doc.
time.
Gather your crew and prepare to embark on the journey of a lifetime as you explore the packed worlds of the Starfinder universe, taking on the role of a science fantasy hero customized to fit your playstyle. But danger lurks amongst the stars. Will you fight back with advanced weaponry and cunning tactics? Or will your hero wield the devastating forces that fuse magic and technology together to alter reality? Your crew must come together if you have any hope of victory. In Starfinder, every decision drives the adventure as you build an epic saga with your friends. Bring your story to life in a game where the fate of the worlds rests on the answer to the most important question of all. What do you do? Begin your journey into the Starfinder universe today with the Starfinder Beginner Box, now available at Paizo.com, your local gaming store, and anywhere else adventure can be found.
There! I told you guys walking was a stupid waste of time.
Garand!
Huh? But, hold on, we can't be sure that's him.
You killed him.
Oh, no, the tree killed him.
There are no trees in the Windscourge Wastes.
Oh, I think Garen's gonna beg to differ with you.
Can't you get him out?
I could get parts of him out of there, yeah.
So what you're telling me is you teleported Garand into a tree, and you teleported us the wrong way.
It's improbable.
Look around you. Does this look like a place you would call the Windscourge Wastes?
You know what, Craig? Sometimes names can be deceiving. You know, for example, Grimward's Everstrong Wood has nothing to do with magical carpentry materials, yeah?
Marcus, fix this.
I can't fix dead. Look, I'm sorry, okay? What do you guys want me to do? I told you I only have enough diamond dust to do the spell once, and unless you got a shovel and a bucket, the elf isn't gonna go anywhere.
His name is Garand, you big stupid jerk.
You know, your incompetence is becoming a serious problem.
Incompetence? You guys try teleporting 5 people to some godforsaken wasteland you've never so much seen a picture of! I'm out! Idiots. Morons. Peasants.
Well, what now?
Slaps in the neck. This is the Windscourge Wastes. This is a desolate wasteland where everybody's gonna die. Stupid, uneducated peasants. Ugh! Everybody thinks Meg's just waving your hands in the air and thinking happy thoughts. I warned you guys something like this could happen. But no, Craig just had to get to his stupid village right now. All that idiot ever has to do is sit around and swing that stupid hammer. He talks to me of incompetence. Maybe I'll just find my own group that'll appreciate me. Screw that. I'll get a tower. I'm gonna set up shop there. Ha! Ha! Or maybe what I'll do, I'll just come along quietly and cooperate.
Do you know where we are yet?
No, and if you don't let me concentrate, I never will. Marcus.
I knew he'd come crawling back.
No, he's in danger.
Where are you going?
To help him.
Why?
Because it wasn't his fault. He did warn us of the dangers. Look, no matter how infuriating he is, Marcus didn't actually do anything wrong. And there's probably going to be violence.
Well met.
Oh, good, one of those.
I'm Squire Quigley, Hands of Justice, Righter of Wrongs.
All that, huh? I'm Marcus, wizard.
Oh, I wasn't able to tell without that.
Right.
I'm looking up daring escape plans in St. Gerard's Guide to Heroic Endeavors. You wouldn't happen to have access to a catapult and several bales of hay, would you?
Ah, you know what? My catapult, it broke down by the river. I had to leave it. It was my favorite one, too.
Never fear. There's still plan C.
The only plan I'm gonna go with is to do whatever the crazies with the spears want and then run away in the night.
That was plan A. It was working brilliantly until they sacrificed Henry to their heathen gods.
Okay, so what's plan C?
We will employ the element of surprise. On 3, I will make a heroic charge at the enemy, and you will overwhelm them with magic. Ready?
That is a terrible idea.
1.
What are you doing?
2.
No, don't count.
3.
Stop, don't do that.
Die by the hands of the righteous. Whoa. Come, gentlemen, put up a noble fight.
Get him, boys! I want to go back to cooperating.
Well hit. Good
Yeah, nice shot.
Good done.
Huh? What the?
It's more fighting!
You get this one. We'll get the girl. Oh! Yeah, we'll get it. Yeah, you go first.
Most people say thank you right about now.
Yeah, thanks. You dropped this.
Brave and noble sir, you have saved my life, and thus I am indebted to you.
Did I? Because I was here to save him, and I wasn't even all that interested in doing that.
Oh, nevertheless, my lord, I am honor bound to serve you until my life should end.
It's Crag, and I don't want any.
Oh, and I am Squire Quigley, my lord Crag.
No lord, no sir, just Crag.
I'll take Lord Marcus and your eminence equally.
What have you done? Oh, fear not, fair maiden. We have vanquished the evil festering in this forest. You seem to be in distress. Perhaps you require the aid of heroes.
That is no fair maiden. That is a dryad, and we are all in big, big trouble.
What I require is that you answer for your crimes. You have trespassed in my woods, defiled my waters, and spilled blood upon my land.
I prefer smoke the unworthy with her.
We humbly beg your forgiveness. Our act was in self-defense. It is the right of struggle by law of nature.
My water still bears the pollution of your wizard, and none of you had any business in my woods to begin with.
Look, I'm not in the mood to stand here and argue about your water and your dead hermits. Why don't you take a moment to reflect on the fact that they're dead because they got in my way?
How dare you threaten me, barbarian? I have watched the great-grandfathers of the trees around you sprout and grow old. I have seen ages of men flourish, wither, and die. I am the fury of the storm and the strength of the earth.
You are a girl in green paint. I am Crag, son of Horus, rightful heir to the throne of the Bleeding Yak barbarians. I faced down bloodthirsty bandits, a demon, and an ancient dragon. You don't concern me.
Please, please, he doesn't know.
You're lucky I have any respect for your order, child. It's for that alone that I will allow you to leave. Now be gone from my sight, all of you.
I mean to be.
And you. Take with you my curse. Let your love of murder grow black within your heart, and your joy of slaughter become a blight upon your soul. So I bind you.
Crag! Wait! Crag!
Not now, Angie.
Hi.
No.
So being a part of season 2 and helping out with the development of it, I got to go location scout, which is one of my very favorite things to do, just because I love to explore and I love adventure.
Hi, I'm Katie Wilson, and today on Where Are We Filming? We are here in the desert.
So getting to go, 2, 3, 4 hours outside of LA to find a forest and just driving until you see something cool and just saying, okay, we're stopping, we're gonna go into the forest and check it out. And that's pretty much how we found most of our locations for season 2. We just put a lot of time into driving around and finding the right spots and stopping and saying, okay, this is where we're gonna film. Let's try to figure out how we get everyone up here now.
We were filming a fantasy series. We needed a lot of outdoor locations, we needed a lot of wilderness shots, and we also needed a lot of diversity in the visuals we were gonna represent so that we could get the scope of the journey that the characters were taking. I had a location for one of the secondary characters that the party encounters, and he needed a home. He is this hermit who lives in the woods. He has his home base, his spot. And we find this perfect grove of pine trees.
There's a perfect one tree right here. In fact, this might even be a good spot to do the fight rather than put Angie.
When we go up there and it's almost immediate. I see this place and I'm thinking, boom, there's the grove we need. It's right there.
Thistle's home is really funny just because it's basically a bunch of stuff set up in the middle of the woods. It's not, I don't think, he doesn't have a roof at all, but he's got like a bookshelf with some random trinkets and a chest and I think I might have had a stump as a table. It's just all these random things. So I love just being able to look around and see like, okay, take in a bit more. Okay, this is kind of part of who Thistle is. It was very cool coming onto set that day and just being like, okay, this is home. It feels homey.
It was really cool as a writer to actually see something that you had created and realize that it existed. It's real.
One thing I loved about Greebel's shop is it's very atmospheric. They're blowing smoke with the fog machine in there, and I thought it really gave it a really good atmosphere. And Greebel's shop was set in their living room. They built the shop in the living room.
That's our living room. We're going to change that into Greebel's shop. Right now there's a discussion going on as to how we're going to live while we do that, but I'm not concerned with that because what else is there besides walking in circles, right?
I was actually really impressed at how they put so much stuff into that shop. They put a whole tent, all kinds of little skulls and swords and trinkets. I don't know where they got them, but I like Greebel's shop. I might apply for a position at Greebel's shop. Exorius, forged in Dragonfire.
Hey everybody, we are back for the second half of our episode. It has been a very exciting one so far. Lots of werewolf smashing, just like everybody wanted.
Woo!
Lots of bloodshed. One thing that we are doing this episode that I wanted to sort of tell you all about is one, not as many announcements, not zero announcements, but not as many, because we have a newsletter now. So if you want to know what we're up to and all the extra things that we do, you need to sign up for that newsletter. If you've already signed up for that newsletter, you should have gotten an email today. If you didn't, make sure you check your spam folder and know that apparently some email services may they just work slower. They don't push those things through as quickly. So, but in the future, you should be getting not too many newsletters because we're not gonna do a ton. It's just there's new things that you should know about that we're doing. The other thing that we are doing is doing a giveaway. If you are interacting with the Gleam.io link, which requires you to share the episode and click like and subscribe, all these different things, everything that basically Gleam will, when you do it through Gleam, through the link that we provide, then every way that you interact with that gets you an entry into the drawing for tonight's prize, which is from Paizo. It is, in fact, the 2nd edition set that is the core rulebook, the bestiary, and a set of 3 limited edition Fumbus hero points that you're not going to be able to get anywhere else, just from us. So take that. All of those are coming courtesy of Paizo. If you want to keep up with all of the Pathfinder 2nd edition materials as they come out, and there are a ton slated for this year and beyond, make sure you go to paizo.com and order that stuff, because it is truly an awesome system. In fact, we've decided we're going to switch to it in 2020. Woohoo!
And we've delved into it.
We've actually started to look at character creation, and it's all really cool stuff. So, Pathfinder 2nd edition, very exciting.
We're getting
and we are sending out some prizes from them today. And the Norse Foundry. The other thing that I'll say is that the Norse Foundry Power Up is a new month, so that means that the Norse Foundry Power Up is up for grabs. Those donations come in, and one of them is going to trigger the Norse Foundry Power Up, which gets you not only a set of random Norse Foundry dice, but a natural 1 and a natural 20 to give to whomever you choose. Give them both to the same person, split them up. It's your world. I'm just here. I'm playing in your world now.
Oh.
Yours, even, Alex.
Wow. You're going to paint me a picture all the time.
I'm going to paint you a picture. Just for you. Nobody else. I don't even like the other people. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
You're going to go into the court where she's waiting there on the jury and just paint her a picture.
Yes.
Paint her a picture.
Paint her a picture.
We are back at the Double Duck Inn and Tavern.
Well, there's
where
something...
you have slain 7 mighty werewolves.
Well, there's
I tried.
There's something that you do when you're at...
Oh, wait. I forgot. I didn't pop it. Mine's already popped.
With the double duck.
He's completely off. He's ruined the whole effect.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
We don't have big cups.
I did it last week.
You're gonna
almost. She almost got it.
throw up.
Oh, that. Well, then get us big cups, please.
Get us big cups.
You're a grown person. You're a big girl. You could go get your own big cups.
You gave me a bottle.
I like this. What are we doing, Jim?
We were
I don't know. I think we're focused on the cups.
No.
Crag
That's
is now
what
Jeff
every
Crag is now
episode-
Jeff Cuppington. Cups are very important.
Is it Cuppington? Is it
It is
Cuppington or
Cuppington.
Cupperton?
Cuppington was the original.
Cuppington.
Yeah, I know people started saying Cupperton for a point, but it is Cuppington.
Jeff Cuppington. Okay, that's the official.
Did he come in with us?
He has been outside.
Oh, he's guarding.
He was knocked out by about 8 bolts.
Wait, did we win? We won the combat?
You won the combat. You defeated your opponents.
And we have
Harold.
one werewolf tied up in rope.
Harold disappears. Thanking you.
Well, I raged
He's
down.
thanking- he's
I
like,
raged
Thank
down,
you
man."
for letting me chew these werewolves apart. Now I believe in myself more than ever before. Anything is possible with Conjuration Stations.
And then he does a barrel roll.
Thank you, Harold.
Yeah, exactly. He does a barrel roll.
You can talk?
explodes. Sure, yeah.
That's magical.
Like to clear some of our followers. We've been followed in the middle section there by Jedi Ninja Druid.
Wow.
Awesome. Delirious
2019.
You're
I
very
can't read it. I
delirious.
can't see it.
Day and Kai 86.
Thank you so much for the
Dying
follows.
guys.
And we've been subbed by Penguin Witch Doctor.
Woo!
Thank you. Remember, it's September.
It's September. That's right. Half off tier 1 subs. I believe, are the gifted ones is also half off? If you gift one, is it the same? Yeah, so I think those gifted subs even are half off this month.
We got.
Yeah,
Immediately
Marissa
after the
pulls out
combat, yes.
a wand of cure light heals everybody.
Just starts beating everybody across the face with it.
So-
Get better! Stop bleeding!
Shade.
Hey, how did you kill the little guy upstairs?
I didn't. I made a
What?
deal. Wait! Shh! Shh! I made a deal with him. He wanted us to kill all his men. He was gonna help us out.
How do you help us out?
He's evil. We don't make deals with evil people.
See?
I get that. But
You were making I thought you were making the death eyes.
Oh, okay.
You were making the...
I stride boldly forth
no,
upstairs.
no, wait. I pull you back down. And I pull you back down for a second. The eyes. There's a certain language when you're a person of the underworld, not gangster.
An evil
Are you
person?
a werewolf?
An
No.
evil person?
Yeah, are
No.
you an evil werewolf?
He had pleaded with me to not go ahead and start killing, but for me to talk to him first. Please, just trust me on this.
Okay.
This is why we killed. Well, you started killing everyone. We started killing everyone.
They charged us.
Yeah.
Just
that big guy.
I think we should give him a chance and see if we can get any more information out of him.
And
Why
then
would
we
he-
take him to jail.
Why would he still be up there?
Because he didn't want to die. He still wants to run his tavern. He never wanted to work with Xyl'sea.
Yeah, but, you know, little guys like that always have an escape route. There's got to be some sort of secret passage that leads out of his office.
I didn't see anything. Again, you could be right, but I did not see a secret door.
Did you look for a secret door?
I did make a no, I didn't make a perception check.
Wait, what?
Bluff check! Bluff! I'm sensing motive!
I did look.
Let's go upstairs and,
All right.
and
Yeah,
go
yeah,
talk
yeah.
to this guy.
And find out his illicit business dealings and send him to prison.
Go upstairs and we...
I'll go first. No. I'll go first. Push back. And I open up the door.
Okay. You see Edwin is sitting right where you left him. And he sees you open the door. He sees you guys are covered in blood, but otherwise alive and unharmed.
They're all dead.
Oh, that's wonderful. I was hoping that all that noise was them dying and not you. This is great. We've done it. That's wonderful. You freed me from a terrible bondage, and for that I have to thank you.
I walk forward, push past Alex, and I touch my silver great axe to him.
You do what?
I push past Alex, walk
Yes.
up, and touch my axe to him.
Okay. He certainly takes steps away from you.
I touch it.
Like,
I touch it to him.
yeah, I'm saying he's definitely.
Oh, he's
not,
moving away from it? He doesn't wanna-
He's definitely because you're. Yeah, but that's like a normal. He's like, oh, hold on now. We had a deal.
That's
with,
fine. Show me your arm. Give me your arm. I'm just gonna touch this weapon to your arm. That's all I want to do.
Yeah, sure. You could touch the weapon to my arm. That's just fine. But okay.
Anything you want to tell us before I touch your arm with the weapon?
No, there's nothing to tell you.
Are you a werewolf?
No, I'm not a werewolf.
So I touch his arm. I touch his arm.
Okay, you touch his arm.
With the weapon. What happens?
I believe him so much.
I know, I believe him too.
Oh, he's not a werewolf, Sir Crag.
What happens when I touch the weapon to his arm?
Happens when you touch his arm.
Now is he not, wait, is he not a werewolf?
Scientifically, I'd say we've proven it. Pescatarian.
I don't get it. Go. You're gonna say something.
Wait.
All right, here's the
Martinez
deal.
has
Here's the
little-
deal, people out there. My wife and I, yesterday, we had a huge conversation, and this is going to stir up everything.
No, don't stir it. No, we're not stirring things
You're
up. We're playing
not
a game. We're playing a
stirring
game.
it up.
It's Lucas Martinez says, little guys like him, sometimes Crag is so racist. Not true. He's a little guy.
Is alligator seafood?
You guys are little guys.
Nobody is even arguing that point with you. You keep bringing that up, and no one has at all disagreed with you. Everyone is like, oh yeah, on your side about it. So I don't know why that's your go-to every time. And now we're way off the rails. Anyway.
Now, that means that he's not a werewolf, yeah?
I believe he's not a werewolf.
You don't know that.
He told me And I.
But don't we have experience in the past to where we touch someone with a silver weapon and it hurts them, or no? Is that just made up in my head?
I mean, you've touched a lot of people with that silver axe, and it has hurt them.
Whoa.
Okay, look.
So I'd like to go through your paperwork, make sure everything's in financial order, or maybe perhaps if you just feel like telling us your life story and what makes you evil when
He's
I
evil. You did
detect evil. Yeah, but I want to know why you're evil.
All right, there's no need to get into this for this. What do you know about the murders happening around town?
I do know that the werewolves weren't the ones causing that. Now, it does have connections to the Xyl'sea person. Yes. See, all we were trying to do was establish a foothold in the city to keep an eye on the church, and then things started to get, well, a little out of hand. You know, my job, honestly, was just to run the inn and provide a place under threat, mind you, of pain and death, constantly in fear for my life, trying not to be discovered, but basically just to run this place as a haven where the werewolves could rest and sort of scope out. A lot of noble people would come here, so we were keeping tabs on the comings and goings of high important people, there was no killings. I wasn't sending anybody out to murder. I certainly wasn't giving any orders or sending anybody out to kill anybody. That came later, after orders above my head started coming in, and it was
Edwin?
He's just standing there. But the point is, I just know that you have freed me from really, I had this sword hanging over my head for weeks now, and well, now I can operate my business freely. You've certainly done a great. I can tell. You see that's the symbol. You're with the church, so I mean, I assume you're with the church, and you guys have done a great service and defeated a great evil here in the city.
Edwin? Is someone controlling your body?
I
Tell us the truth.
Can I roll a spellcraft check if I think
Well,
this
sense
is...
motive check.
Sense motive?
Since she said it, can I do it as well, or do you want...
We got a sub from the real POTUS 98.
15.
Thank you, John.
15. Yeah, I mean, you aren't quite certain what's going on.
10.
Can I roll 2 since I asked?
You done so
can I roll?
earlier. Yeah,
I'm
you
sorry?
can roll it. Yeah, you can roll
Oh no, I did roll it before,
Yeah, you
didn't
rolled
I?
it.
If you guys follow Evil Jim Jam on Twitter, you would know that that's his pet peeve.
I know.
Can I examine him? Is
That's-
there any
that's what-
I don't know. I'm just trying to think if there's an amulet that's controlling him or something that's controlling
Sure.
him on
Yeah.
him.
No, I
Can I,
fully
examine?
understand the sentiment. So you, yeah. I mean, you can make a perception check.
Just just in case while he's talking, because it's just weird that he just keeps 17 plus 13.
30.
Thank you.
30. Yeah. I mean, he certainly seems out of sorts, and you can tell that there's something off because he keeps talking and he'll just stop talking, and when he comes back, it's almost like he just loses focus, and then when he comes back to it, he just goes sort of slightly off topic. Like, there's definitely something weird about it, but you haven't been able to quite put your finger on what it is. You just know that something doesn't sit right.
I'd like to go searching around his area and just kind of looking through stuff, looking through his paperwork, looking
Sure.
through...
Well, you don't see like a big, a whole lot of paperwork. There's a safe.
I want to look through the safe.
Okay, so you go up to the safe. He says, "Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. That's private business, and it's not polite to."
Oh, well, actually, I'm really trying to help you, to be honest. You see, I think that you have a bit of a problem here. The problem is that when we leave, everyone's just going to assume that you did something bad to the werewolves or that you didn't do anything, and either they will come and re-inhabit your business, or they will do something worse to you. And so what I'm trying to do is find some sort of paperwork or some sort of business transaction to actually decipher whether you're worth helping or not. Because
I don't really see what my business dealings have to do with whether I am worth help. I am a humble tavern owner. I'm a person.
Right.
Who are you to decide whether a person is worth helping or not? You tell me that you're the good guys, and you come in here telling me I have to show your paperwork to see if I'm worth helping. I've done nothing. I've told you 100 times. I've been under threat of death and pain and torture. With the werewolves, I didn't stand in the way. I didn't tip them off. In fact, I even told you about those two that were gonna come ambush you out of the back room. I've done nothing but try to help you. I have been freed from the shackles that were imposed upon me, and now you're gonna tell me that you're not quite sure that I'm worth helping. That seems really judgmental.
I'm very sorry.
I feel kind of offended now.
I think what you're looking at is that you feel that I'm threatening you. I'm not. You see, this is the mark of the High Aegis Balerin, and what I am trying to determine is whether or not you are in need of some help from the church in order to protect your business. However, I cannot ask the church for help in protecting your business from future werewolves or future other bad problems that you seem to have had if I cannot verify that you do have some sliver of hope within you.
Well, I think that my understanding was that the church is supposed to be there standing guard against all evils, treating all people as equals and not just selectively. But I guess the whole reason that you're down here is because some very rich and powerful people were having troubles, so you had to step in. And when it comes to a little guy like me, it's all we have to decide who's worthy of saving and who's worthy of protection. Well, that doesn't seem very good. It seems like if we're talking about who's going to be judging who, that you might not fit the bill there.
Oh no, I'm gonna just mechanically speaking, I am trying to find a way to make a diplomacy check against him to improve his attitude towards us, since I feel like we seem very hostile. But I just want to be like, you still seem to be misunderstanding what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to help protect your business. You've said that's what you want. However, I need to have some form of cooperation from you.
And again, you have my cooperation. What is it that you want to know? I mean, are you going through my business dealings and go through the books? Yeah, of course. I'll tell you right now, you find some shady stuff. Why? Because I've been threatened 100 times. We've had to move in. I had to just smuggle werewolves into the city. They've been hunting targets and pointing out people and trying to infiltrate the power structure of the city. I mean, yeah, you want to look for shady dealings? Oh yeah, of course, it's all there. Because as I said, those 7 people downstairs that you took care of, which I'm very grateful for, were threatening my life every day. That I had to.
Then why didn't you go get someone to help you take care of them? You just let them keep doing. You let them keep doing what they were doing.
Well, it was rather difficult to just go, oh, hold on, everybody, I'm just going to step out. They kind of kept an eye on me to make sure that I was falling in line.
His holy magic says you're evil for some reason.
So, can I see those books?
You want to see the books so badly? Okay.
Yes.
Get the books. Here's the. He goes over there. There's a big file cabinet. Here's the books. You can see the books, Quigley. That's what she's so obsessed with.
So as Martinez says, Quigley notices a box labeled "Evil Plans for Evil."
Edwin, now that all those guys are all gone, is anyone else going to come work for you? Any other werewolves? Is she sending more?
I'm sure that eventually they'd be sending somebody, but if I'm worthy of protecting, then perhaps we can take care of this business before it gets too bad, yeah.
So I guess we'll take him into our custody then? Should I shackle him?
Well, hold on, because part of our deal was that I would get to just keep running the inn, and that I wouldn't be going into any custody. That was part of the agreement
No, I
that we
didn't agree
made.
for that.
Well, you did. I didn't agree.
Well, it seems like she was acting on your behalf.
I didn't get a chance to speak to them because as I was walking down the stairs, they all decided to start killing.
Whoa, werewolf.
That guy ran at us.
Okay,
We were trying to discuss who would want to fight whom.
No? Okay. But everything that he's saying right now is true. And he does not want to deal with them. And I told him if we took care of the werewolves, we'd leave them alone.
What do I see in these books?
I mean, there's at first glance, it's a whole bunch of orders, mostly for alcohol, furniture, repairs. You see a
Evil?
large there's a place. I mean, do you have linguistics?
I don't think that I do. No.
Knowledge, profession innkeeper or knowledge business or anything like that.
Knowledge
Do you have any?
nobility?
No, it's not gonna help you very much. Yeah, I mean it's a business ledger. You're just a dude who doesn't know anything about this business who opened up a business ledger.
Then
you don't see a page that is like evil plan.
I know. I did think that there was going to be one of those pages.
Yes.
Wonderful. Can you see if there are any evil things in here? Because I feel like she's read through the books before, and
So, can you? So you can't lead us to Xyl'sea or Syrian.
Well, I can't lead you to Xyl'sea, but I can tell you that I can find out. Oh yes, I can find out exactly where Syrian's going. I know she's going to some island. I'm in contact with some other of her agents. Now, of course, some of them are dead. As you mentioned, you killed some of them. But there are other agents I can reach out to. I can get this information for you, and I'm more than willing to do it. After all, you've done me such a great service, taking care of the threat at my doorstep. Of course, I do have to be free to move about, to make those contacts. It's all very hush-hush, very secret. Take me into custody, and my ability to reach out to anybody is nothing. I can't get the word out.
Yeah, but
He can get the word out against us.
So we'll be ready again.
I'm okay with it.
now, why we came here was because the armor smith, Talon Green, was killed, and we found the doubled up coin so I would like to know who is actually killing the people around here. You said the werewolves weren't part of it.
Yes, the werewolves, they weren't going out and doing any of the hunting. They're not very subtle. They're honestly, I think that, and I was never, I consider myself a fairly savvy person, but if I had to take a guess, I'd say that Xyl'sea may have been using them sort of as expendables, sending them out. They serve their purpose. They create a lot of chaos and mess. And they make good foot soldiers, very difficult to kill. But as you saw, you guys, now that you're prepared for them, there's really nothing for you. But I know that a lot of other recruitment efforts have been going on. In fact, I know Syrienne, she's on a recruitment mission right now. And once I get an exact location for you, then you'll be well on your way.
So I didn't.
Now, in terms of who else is in the city, it's
going on with her?
So anytime we talk about this person that he seems to know some sort of information about, it seems like that's when he stops. Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah, that's been
I think he's being controlled. Anyway. Oh.
We just went offline.
We've just gone offline.
Poop.
Do you have
Where's our
protection from evil?
Are the lights up? With these things
Yeah,
up
but
there?
I don't think I have it prepared.
So it's not a network connection to
Yeah, so I can
everything
mark
else.
on it and erase it.
Oh, it dropped on the...
Protection from evil? Ben, is that what you said?
For the next second half, we're just gonna talk to Edwin and just watch him blank out.
Protection
just
from
be
evil
like,
communal.
what's going on?
Is that what you want?
OBS crash. No, never mind.
Ben?
Yeah.
I almost prepared Zone of Truth. Not that that would really do anything.
Well, I have a potion of it.
Sorry about that, everybody. Technical difficulties occur from time to time. And here we are. Everybody's still talking to Edwin. They've just once again noticed that they bring up this who's doing this in the city, and he just shuts down. It's like he's in the middle of his sentence, just sort of like trails off and just gets dead quiet, and then comes back as if nothing had happened. He's just like,
Edwin,
So anyway,
who is controlling you?
I'm fairly certain that he won't be able to respond.
Is there
So,
something,
anyway,
is
if
there
we're talking
something
about
of
what I'm
this
gonna-
person's belongings in this room? Is it on you? Are they mind controlling you? Get out of his head!
Sir Craig, do you mind putting on those clever sleeves and we can figure out what,
I have them on.
They're always on?
They're always on. Hey, Sleeves, what's going on with our little friend over here?
oh, I don't know. I have to roll a knowledge arcana check, sir. Again, hopefully this time for good, or at least for the next hour and 20 minutes or so.
No, for good.
Forever.
You
We're
don't
never
get
going
out
to
of that
stop
chair
swimming.
anymore.
Everybody is still sort of talking to Edwin, trying to figure out what is going on. Clearly, something every time he tries to talk about exactly who is committing the murders, there is this, like, he just like freezes up, goes completely blank, and then comes back, seeming not even to notice that he's done so.
Can I get up in his face and just look inside his eyes and just
Yeah.
go, who is in there, and get out? Stop controlling
Hold on
him.
now, you're really, when's the last time you brushed your teeth? It's
It's true, we never
It's been a
say
long
brush
day.
your teeth, and
Yeah,
so
do you even
I
have
don't,
a
we've
toothbrush
never
in your
brushed our
inventory?
teeth.
It's
That's not even a thing.
Oh, hold on now.
I'm gonna start saying names in front of him. No.
Bad.
For good.
Yay!
Because it'll work. Because we believe. We have faith. We have belief. We have the strength of Harold's confidence. That's what we
I
have.
believe that we will win.
So, Edwin, is he mind controlled? Is he not? Alex is getting up in his face.
I'm gonna start saying,
Go yell.
Xyl'sea, Syrian, come
Yeah, no, I
out
know
of
those people.
there.
It's fine.
They're controlling you somehow.
No, I told you they were threatening my life and they were making it a
No,
whole
they're
big
controlling
thing.
you because
Yes, of course,
you stopped
exactly.
talking
That's
out of
why,
nowhere.
That's why I needed your help, because I was being controlled by these darker forces. But you've taken care of that. And again, I can reach out, I can find out just where Syrian is so that she can stop her before she uses that damned book again.
She's using a codex.
No, but Sleeves, what's wrong with this guy?
Oh, yeah, we
Yeah,
were going to do
we're gonna do that.
a knowledge arcana check. Roll a d20, add 7 to it.
Batman Sarah.
27.
Whoa. Sorry.
27, man. On fire.
Well, sir, if you think he's being controlled, that's certainly possible. One thing that can happen if it's a high enough spell is that whoever's controlling them can actually see through his eyes and likely knows your faces now.
Palerna. If I say Palerna in front of him, how
Say
does
it
he
3
react?
times.
He doesn't seem to react to that at all.
Say it 3 times.
Like he's not talking, or
No, he doesn't react. He's like, oh, who's Palerna? I don't know who that is.
Ice
somebody
Witch.
that I'm familiar
It's
with.
the ice witch. that
Oh,
you were
the ice
describing
witch.
Earlier.
Yes, excellent. Nobody's heard from her for quite some time.
It's because didn't we kill her?
She was up north trying to recruit this
other
tribal wolf people called the Adlet. Yes, that I remember. I remember hearing about that.
Well, then we killed her, but now we have to
excellent.
kill.
See,
We have to
wow,
kill
you
her
guys
again,
are-
though.
you guys are
She
making
came
a
back.
lot of-
No,
lot
she came
of-
back. We have to kill her again.
So
She
tell us.
came back.
So tell us where to find them. Where do we go?
Find who? I told you I have to get that information. I'm going to reach out to my contacts.
Sleeves, who's watching us?
Well, it's impossible for me to know that, sir.
But someone is watching us right now
It's
through his eyes.
possible, again, if he's really being controlled like you say he is, and the spell being used to control him is of a high enough level.
Well, is there something happening here? Do you feel?
Well, I can't detect the magic, sir. I can just tell you what
Sleeves.
magic does.
So Quigley just pulls out Sir Gerald's guide, which he has massive notes written into, and he starts just saying names. Yesendra.
While he does this,
yes,
I realize that if it's anything physical in here, at least, I haven't detected magic. Can I do a sweep around the room to see if there's any...
There is magic on the safe. There's an aura of magic. There is magic coming from Edwin. Several, like he's actually wearing several magical enchanted items.
Right.
Do you want to focus in on any particular...
We're going to take all of it.
Flynn.
Can I cross-check it with Detect Evil?
You sense that there is sort of a darkness to Edwin, yes.
But on any of the items?
On any items specifically, no. None of his items appear to be magical. None of them have an evil aura. Or sorry, they are magical, but they don't have an evil aura.
Blicks, nicks, licks.
Okay.
Is this one alright? I don't know how you guys have managed to do so well
He's
against
just taking
Xyl'sea's
my
forces,
idea
because
of
it seems
yelling
like
at
you've
you.
got a really haphazard plan to go just...
Well, he thinks you're broken.
Well, no, I'm perfectly fine.
There's someone watching through your eyes, watching us. There's someone controlling you.
I don't think that's...
Johann Mendeleev.
Yes, that's just right. I remember now. It was like a few months ago. We killed that bastard. Oh, we killed him good.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Johann Mendeleev?
You killed Johann Mendeleev?
Yeah, there was this whole thing. He had this box that was supposed to belong. It was actually
The box?
belonged to you
That's
guys.
our box!
Where's the box?
Yes.
That's our box!
There
Where
was
is
a
it?
man we were traveling with who was obsessed with you and
Wait,
Where's the
wait.
box?
Where's the box?
he was part of the Sixers. The box, I lost track of it after we
You go find it right now.
retrieved it for the Sixers. You see, we were working for them at the time. We killed Johann Mendeleev. Oh yeah, he's quite dead. And
So the box is still out
yes,
there.
I hated that man.
I
He
took a
double
giant-
crossed us. He
I
was
took
a real bastard.
I took a giant crap in his
Well,
fancy
he probably
wagon.
deserved it. He sent us. He nearly got us all killed. Me and a whole group of my friends. Double crossed us.
He
Put us in a
two-timed you
load of
guys?
trouble with the Sixers. It became a whole thing.
Jim,
Yes.
is he still drinking wine?
No, he's...
He stopped his drinking his wine. Is there any way I can sleight of hand to the bottle of wine
Oh, sure, yeah, you can, while he's
And-
talking, you can try to
and
attempt to steal it.
pour one of my protections of evils in the bottle of wine?
Sure. Make a sleight of hand check.
Amberley Smithson.
Not somebody that I'm familiar with.
28.
28, okay. Alright. This is perception.
I might have it now.
What did you say yours was?
28.
28. As you're grabbing the bottle, you get the bottle, okay, and you kind of turn around and you start pouring the potion into it. You see Edwin, like, out of the corner of his eye, he catches what John you're doing. He's like, hold on now. What is all this going on? Because I thought we had a deal. I'm being cooperative and trying to help you, and I don't know exactly what you're doing there, but it doesn't look like
All right.
something that really is sort of a mutual friendship and cooperation. This looks more like you're trying to poison me.
Listen, I will take a sip and you take a sip. It's protection from evil. I want whatever is in your brain.
I don't think I'll be drinking any more wine tonight. I think we have our agreement. I've agreed to find out exactly where Syrian is going so that you can track her down and end this madness. But our deal was that I'd go free, and I'm not drinking anything that you...
Gwen 6.
She was one of the Sixers, I remember that. Things went
It's
all
not gonna
haywire
work.
after
We
she
tried
made
this.
some compact with the Hells.
Why are you not a werewolf?
Because it wasn't a benefit for me to be a werewolf. That wasn't what they needed from me. They wanted me for my... I wasn't really, much of a fighter. I'm not much of a brawler like some of our other friends were. I didn't have Lara's crossbow or the hook hand.
He's too weak.
No, I wouldn't call myself weak. I've done quite well building this business up and
pour it down his
existing
throat.
in the shadows. But
You want to protect him from... Is that going to do anything?
Do you know why they're attacking followers of Arender?
because it's old Xyl'sea wants to destroy them because she feels like they're the only thing that'll stand in her way
No,
from,
the other person.
doing whatever the hell it is she's trying to do.
No, the person that's killing the people in town.
Yeah, she works for... It's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan. Everything that we're doing, tracking down people who worship Arender, weakening the influence of the church in the city. Luckily, a lot of that's going to stop now, because while the werewolves weren't the ones committing the crimes, they were the ones who were helping keep monitoring. Again, we use this place to funnel in high-profile people and keep tabs. It's sort of like they're
Edwin.
inspiring. Now it's broken up.
So much.
I
He's
know
a
he
talker.
He does.
He's a talker.
Edwin, before we leave, all you have to do is show us. Can you open that safe?
Well, again, that's private business.
We're not gonna steal anything from there. Just open up the safe.
I don't think I'm going to open up the safe, and I'm not going to drink your wine.
I'm going to grab him.
Then I'll drink my wine. I
you
drink my
grab him,
wine.
yeah.
Now I protection from evil.
Did the sleeves tell us protection from evil would work?
No, they just.
All right, so
mentioned
then, like,
Hey,
we don't
sleeves.
know that would work.
Sleeves with protection
No, I
from
was
evil
just-
potion. Do anything.
Make a knowledge arcana check.
Ah, come on.
Plus 7.
We
so-
have it. We don't have it.
No.
He has some. He does?
Yeah, that's
When
what
did
it
he get our account?
Sleeves.
His sleeves.
19?
19.
12 plus
Well,
7.
sir, protection from evil will definitely stop somebody from taking control of any other person.
Oh, it
That
will.
is for absolute certain. But if somebody is already under the control, it does not guarantee that it'll break the spell. However, it will prevent that person from looking through their eyes if they're able to do so.
Okay, grab him.
I can't grab him. He's going to light up on fire. You grab him.
I grab him.
You don't need to grab. What are you
No, I
doing?
grab him and I
potion.
open his mouth and I'm like, drink it!
Drink this potion.
Drink it!
Or my wine.
You
Drink
drink
it.
it!
My wine.
You drink it!
This is nonsense. You can't just be grabbing me and forcing things down my throat. I won't have it. I won't
His
have
mouth
it.
is open. I'm pouring it
You
in there.
gotta, you gotta try to hold on to him. Try to grab him.
So you
He's not
grab
allowing
him.
this to
I've
happen.
seen this done before.
Natural
we grab
2.
his.
Natural 2. So yeah, you try to grab him. He dances back out of the way. He's like, all right, I've had quite about enough of this. And he like actually draws a weapon. You guys recognize this weapon quite clearly. He has a gun in his possession.
Okay, I
And
grab him
you
again.
Stop it. And he tries to fire at him.
Okay.
Roll initiative.
Okay.
Ah, got him this time! 25!
25. All right. All right. I'm on 19.
Jared, we're going to kill you anyway.
All this negotiation and. All right, well, you got a 25?
Yeah.
All right, that does put you up here. Alex?
9.
9. Really
I'm
not ready
upset
for
this
this to
deal's
go
going
down this
bad.
way. Arissa.
21.
21 for Arissa. It's just behind me. Crab.
21 as well. What's your bonus?
3.
Roll off.
Ah!
Yeah.
20.
Yep, you won. I got 10.
Haha!
All right, so that puts Arissa up next. It is Quigley first.
I'm gonna
Try
grab.
to reach in.
I'm gonna just grab him.
Just try to grab him.
19.
19 is his CMD.
Yes!
You grab onto him. You have him grappled now. He is gonna shoot you anyway.
Alright.
So he is going to pull the trigger on his gun.
Nice. He took a level in Gunslinger.
He did. He
Yes.
took. Oh wait, no, it can't be the gun because he.
He has it out.
No, it literally can't be because he has a musket, not a pistol. I didn't realize that. So I guess he's just gonna try to hit you with his old spiked gauntlet. He's just gonna try to.
We both have the grapple condition, right?
Yes. Huh?
It's attached.
But he's gonna miss. He's gonna just like start pounding on your armor. He's got this spiked gauntlet. He's
Like,
pounding on your armor.
excuse me, this is what plate armor is for, little man.
It is now Arissa's turn.
Yeah. I am going to. I think. Sorry, I'm just trying to double check this. I am going to swift action make my weapon merciful.
Okay.
And that's all I know. War is good. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take a good old swing.
Her nickname is the weapon.
She's the weapon.
She's the weapon of Arander.
But it's non-lethal
She's the
damage.
merciful weapon of Arander today.
Wah! Okay. That's a 31.
Oh yeah, that hits him.
Okay.
This is a giant sword that she
So
just
that's
basically put.
6 points of non-lethal damage.
6 points of non-lethal damage.
I
Not
just-
enough to knock him out, but he's like, I see how it is with you. I never should have trusted you. You say they're the good guys, but we made a deal, and now you're trying to kill me.
Okay, I'm just trying to pour a potion down your mouth.
Yeah, probably a poison one.
That's not a poison.
You're a
Just
monster.
Stop it! You are behaving like a child.
You're literally trying to force something down my throat.
It's because you're behaving like a child.
You could have just asked me to drink it.
I did!
I have the right to refuse. I'm a free-willed being. Craig, it's your turn.
So I've seen this before. You gotta hold his nose, put his head back, and I have the potion, and I pour it in there, and I want to punch him in the stomach and make sure he drinks it. So I get in his mouth.
Wild magic conjuration station.
On this?
On this?
Well, you think you're going to do all these things, but now you have to roll d20.
What the
From who?
From Sarah BC.
Oh,
Of
Sarah.
course it's Sarah BC1.
Sarah, we were just
Thank
about...
you. 3.
Three.
No, 9. 9.
Three,
Wrong.
9.
9. 9.
3 times 3.
This one is fun. You begin to emit pulses of powerful energy that tug at everyone around you. They try to resist your inexorable pull, but only the strongest have any hope of escaping. You become,
A magnet.
similar to another effect, you become the center of the battlefield. Every creature within 60 feet is pulled 10 feet closer to you at the start of their turn, unless they succeed on a DC 20 Fortitude save. Anything that's flying or swimming takes a -4 penalty to the check. Creatures that resist can move as normal, but treat any movement further away from the target as difficult terrain.
Oh my goodness.
They can move twice as fast toward the target.
Lucas Martinez got his magnet battle now.
You are a magnet for everyone.
Well, does that mean he gets magnetized into my...
Essentially, yeah. At the start of his turn.
Sarah BC1 has donated $125 for
crazy.
Wild Magic on Sir Crag and a Conjuration Station. And then I'm In For Life dropped 45 to buff 4 to the couch and super for Jim.
Wow.
Super buff? Yes.
So, I don't get to do what I wanted to do?
No, you can now do whatever you want.
Yeah, I wanted to pour... So I have a
Okay.
protection from evil potion out
Yes.
that I had out.
Yes.
And I'm going to get him to drink it. So I'm going to put it in. I'm going to close... So
Alright, so he's
close
not
it.
pinned right now. So if you do
He's
that,
not-
you'll provoke an attack. He's grappled but not pinned. So
I don't care, whatever.
I'm just saying, like, it'll still provoke, but
Sure.
you can try.
Yeah, I'm going to try to...
You're gonna, I guess, roll a d20. I don't know exactly what force
Get
someone
a
to drink a
+1.
potion is. We'll call it a CMD probably.
Yeah.
CMD? Or CMB?
Yeah. He's gonna try to punch you, and hits armor class 22.
He doesn't hit me.
Okay.
And 26...
26 is gonna beat his CMD. Yes, you basically just like
Get it in there.
jam this potion.
Well, I
in his
put it
mouth.
in his mouth, and
Yeah.
then I want to hit him in the stomach
Mm-hmm.
to make sure he drinks it.
Sure.
Because that's how you drink things.
Yeah.
Well, he's like...
Yeah, if you hit him in the stomach, it's definitely gonna make him puke. So you probably don't want to do
No, just make him swallow it.
either way, you made it a CMD check, or CMB check, which is actually a standard action anyway. So he's got the potion in his mouth, and he's like still struggling, trying to get away. Is Alex, what are you doing?
I don't want any of this. I'm just going to wait there.
Okay, Quigley. Oh wait, you actually, yeah, several things have to happen all at once. So, before we move on, we do have a conjuration. I have very few conjuration station critters. I'm gonna have to make some more ones. And oh, this is a fun one. Right next to Crag, a very small portal appears, and stepping through it is a barbarian in a loincloth with a hat that looks like a felt dragon draped over his head. And he leaps into the room. It is Jack the Barbarian. And he is a good guy. He is one of the good guys. And he gets to act.
I'll let Crag.
No,
Can we
it's
let
you.
Crag?
No,
Can
it's
we
for
let
you.
Crag?
No.
Do Jack?
That's you.
He has a small hammer in his hands, and he's super excited to smash the bad guys.
Let
He's
Crag
got
do
smash him.
Crag,
No, you
it's
do
your
it.
boy.
That's fine, though.
All right, Jack. You can smash him.
And as a new big box battle boss, I'm in for life for Alex.
Thank you.
And,
Probably 'cause I yelled at
Orissa, you also have a reroll, it looks like.
Yes.
I do?
Yes.
Cool. Thank you.
That was from Sarah BC1.
Thanks, Sarah.
Okay.
Also, Alex, at the start of your turn, you can make a fortitude save or be drawn towards Crag like a magnet.
20 on the die.
20 on the
20
die.
on the
So you're safe.
die.
Yeah, you feel this pull, but you like sort of hunker down. If you move away from Crag, it's all difficult terrain, but you can move towards him at double speed.
No thanks. I'll just stay where I'm at.
Okay, you just stay where you are, and Jack the Barbarian appears.
Because Jack's gonna fight.
Does he have to make a fortitude save as well?
He's already right next to you, so no.
Aww. Jack rolled an 18.
Why is he attacking him?
Because that's
he's
what
a
he
bad
came.
guy.
He came here.
37.
Bad guy.
It's 37.
Bad guy.
Yeah,
37
that hits him.
Holy crap! What are your stats?
3d6.
3d6?
Jack is no slouch.
Jack.
You're gonna kill him. 9 plus
19 plus 10.
19 points of damage.
He's
Plus 10, 29.
19 plus 10?
No.
No, you could. That's just.
No, it's 19.
Okay, 19 points of damage. All right, Edwina is still up and kicking. It is now Quigley's turn.
They're like, what are you all doing? I'm just trying to get him to drink a potion.
You're gonna have to maintain your grapple.
Fortitude for moving first?
You're already right next to Crag because he moved up to.
Then yeah, maintaining the grapple. That's a dirty 20 plus the amount that I get for.
Yeah, you actually get bonuses for trying to beat the grappler, so that is you're able to hold on to him.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's a 18 plus those bonuses.
Right, yeah. So 18 plus those bonuses is still enough. You're able to hold on to him.
And now I'd like to continue that process and try and pin him.
Okay, you're gonna try to pin him.
That is going to be a 28.
28. You establish a pin. He now cannot use any of his arms at all, and is in very, very bad trouble.
And I'm like, Jack, you don't have to smash this
Becca!
one.
Arissa.
I'm going to delay.
Delay.
He's got him pinned, and as much as I just want to knock the guy out, but yeah, I'm gonna delay.
Okay, you delay Crag. It is your turn.
What the hell are we doing?
Wrap him up!
Did he drink the potion? Did the
Oh
potion
yeah, I mean,
go
like
down?
at this point, yeah, he's drank the potion.
He drank the potion.
All right. Well, he also tried to punch me with a spiked gauntlet. So he will stay here until we can cool down. But apparently Jack just showed up and started just crushing everything.
Who is that kid?
I don't know who that kid is, but I know his name's Jack.
How old is he? Indeterminate.
I hold my action as well to see
You
what
delay.
happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alex, it's your turn.
I'll hold.
Get to roll a save to see if you get. Or actually, you needed to roll a save to see if you get pulled closer to Crag.
Fortitude?
Yeah.
That is a 17.
17.
DC 20, yeah.
DC 20, so you get pulled 10 feet across the floor towards Crag.
Hits me?
Yeah.
Can I take my action?
Yeah,
Sorry.
you can. You delayed.
So we're just trying to get rid of Jack, so we're not killing this guy, right?
No, I mean, I would just literally like for him to drink the potion.
He drank the potion.
He drank the potion. Do we just need to get rid of Jack?
Is Jack planning on killing everything?
Jack, are you gonna kill him?
He's a bad guy!
Smash the bad guys!
I will cast dismissal on Jack.
He rages! As Martina says, I rage! No!
If all of a sudden he resists this, does that mean he turns on Arissa?
Will negates. Otherwise, he's sent back to his proper plane.
But there is a 20% chance of actually sending him to another plane other than his home.
Oh no, Jack!
No.
Just go back home.
What is
Go
the
take a nap.
bonus to his will save?
What's his
I don't
bonus?
think it says.
It doesn't. It's not
doesn't
written
say.
down.
Yeah.
That's not listed?
You probably didn't think that we were just going to try
I
F
didn't
with
figure
him.
you were going to try to banish him.
No, just dismiss.
Yeah. It is a 7 on the die, so I'm going to say that Jack is definitely dismissed to some other plane of existence.
Please go home. Send him
Go
home.
home.
Send him home!
25.
Oh, thank goodness.
You
go
barely
home.
managed to just send him home. You
To
send him
nap.
to bed.
Hey, to be
He's like,
fair,
You just won the nap battle.
to be fair, if we
And
send
just
him into a
sucked
plane,
through a portal.
if we send him
He
into
could
a
have been
plane with like
He'd mess him up.
a whole bunch
Maryland,
of
he'd
evil
do great
people,
there.
he'd have been like, evil guy.
It would be the best play date ever.
Jack has been dismissed into his home plane. Now it is Alex's turn.
I stand.
You
I
were
just wait.
you
I
were
just
just
stand there.
waiting, so we go back to Quigley.
Yeah, I'm going to maintain and then pull out a rope.
Maintain. Go ahead and maintain. It's pretty much a guarantee without a roll 1 at this point.
Natural 20.
Yeah, so you maintain easily.
Pull out a rope, try and start to tie him up.
Alright, you won't be able to tie him up because your hands are
Right, but I'm just like, grab the rope and tie him up, please.
On his turn, he'll try an escape artist attempt. To try to break free. It's tough, though.
Because he gets there's a lot of, when you're pinned, that's rough.
It's not good, but he's not going down without a struggle. Where's his stats? I have no idea. Go. Escape artist, trying it out. Who's got a good escape artist? He's got a good escape artist.
Maybe I should have kept Jack.
That is a leaner. That is a 32.
Yeah, he gets
wriggles
wiggles
free
out of
out
there.
from under your arms, and then tries to move away. He can only move though 10 feet towards the door of the room because every movement away from Crag is difficult terrain. So he's like struggling to run away. He's like, he does provoke attacks of opportunity from all of you.
Yeah, to grapple?
Except you're not armed, so you can't take an attack of opportunity. And you also aren't armed, so you can't take an attack of opportunity. Only Orissa is armed and can take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Alright, take that
I'll
attack.
smack him.
Mercifully?
Mercifully. It's an 18.
Oh, on the die or total?
No, total.
Total. Okay, 18 is not going to hit, so you managed to take a swing at him.
19.
19 is also a miss. So he is struggling to get away, but he's like walking slow because he's trying to get away from Crag. It's a whole mess. And now it is Crag's turn.
Oh, he got away!
Oh, by the way, you did give him that potion.
Yeah.
So, he is protected from evil. And his will save is that. So, okay. And it is Crag's turn.
I tackle him?
Yeah, you can go and try to do that. Go ahead and make a CMB attempt. You are going to provoke from him, and he's going to try to hit you with that gauntlet again.
I don't think I do anything. I don't do anything because it's an 18.
18 total is not going to hit a CMD.
No. Did he hit me?
It's Orissa's turn. Crag has moved away from you. Craig has moved away from you, so you need to roll a fortitude save or be drawn closer to him.
I'm okay with the 25.
Okay, so it's your turn. What do you do?
And Edwin is further on the other side of Crag than me, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna delay.
Delay? Okay. That will take us to Alex's turn. You'll need to make a fortitude save or get sucked up next to Crag.
Too bad Jack's not here. We could really...
16?
16, you are just like just moved across the floor against your will and are now 10 feet closer to Crag. Basically right up next to Crag because he was going
Everyone's
closer to
just,
the door.
we're all
so, yeah,
huddled
he's all
together.
clumped in.
Great.
Yep. What do you do?
Can I take out my blow dart and my sleep potion
Yes, you can.
and shoot it at him?
Good call.
You cannot apply a poison to a weapon. I think it's a full round action to apply a poison.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, I'll dip it and see what happens.
so next round you'll be able to
Okay.
blow a dart. It is now Quigley's turn. Yes.
Real quick before
you
I
can
lose
go.
my action this turn, without knowing what's actually affecting him, would I be able to use Dispel Magic?
Yeah, you can dispel magic. Yeah.
I'll attempt to dispel the magic surrounding him that's causing whatever this is.
Okay. Yeah. Make a dispel attempt.
Yeah, good job. It's got all of his magical items just...
Sorry, I don't
Die.
have the full
Oh,
text
okay.
spell in front of me. Is it concentration?
No, you just
Cast
cast
it.
the spell.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then what you do is you make a caster level check.
Oh, okay.
So it's basically just a d20 plus your caster level.
Yeah.
And then it starts with whatever you get. If there's any spell if it's powerful enough to dispel spells, it'll just start going down the list until it hits one that it can dispel, and then poof, that's it.
Okay. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Yeah, use your reroll. Good. I feel like this is very important.
Natural 20,
Nice.
30.
Natural
Yes!
20.
It's not 20 tonight.
You cast the spell, and this white ball of light goes shooting out from your hands, envelops Edwin for a moment, and it starts there's almost like this weird struggle where there's this brief outline of the magic that is several magics that are affecting him, and your magic starts to just sort of get in there and start to unravel the weaves around him, and then there's this burst, and you have dispelled something.
Awesome.
I did something.
Good job. Now, can I don't want to be next to
It
everyone.
is now Quigley's turn. Fortitude save.
32.
Okay. So
Now, Edwin, we just wanted to get rid of whatever was harming you. Just tell us who committed the murders.
Hey, she's got poison darts and you're trying to grab me
It's
and
not,
hit
it's
me
a
with
sleep
mace.
push,
The guy with the hammer.
I
this
will
is a
heal
mess.
you
This is
right
an absolute
now
mess.
to full health if you cooperate.
I have already cooperated with you, and you've proven that you're treacherous snakes, worse than the demon herself.
I take out my wand of Cure Light Wounds.
Okay.
And I walk over to him, and I go, bing! And I angrily touch him with the wand.
That was so aggressive.
Okay. You aggressively heal him for how much?
For 5 points. We've got a donation. Well, we're gonna wait for it a few seconds then. But he gets 5 points of
jumped in.
healing.
What's up, Tobias? A woohoo from Tobias for $5 woohoo for Craig. Yeah.
That's a green for you.
Oh, I have 2.
Then I say, please,
I only have
try
one
to
now.
relax. We honestly are just trying to figure out who committed the murders.
There's another conjuring.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't prepare dismissal twice.
This is most definitely an evil creature
Oh, I think it's
Oh,
pretty much
Jack,
guaranteed. I
come
can't
back.
remember if I had one more evil creature or not, but this could throw everything for a big loop.
And who gave us that one again?
That was Delirious.
Delirious 2019.
Delirious 2019 was like, no, this can't. It ain't over.
What if Jack comes back this time as an evil?
Oh no, what is it? No!
Oh my god, that was evil, Jim.
Look at him laugh.
That's a good
Oh
shit.
An
my gosh.
angry red portal appears behind Edwin, and you hear very faintly this squeaking sound. Squeak, 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 squeak.
No.
And then, first, a giant bulbous red nose, a painted white face, weird,
A clown?
shimmery silver robes as a clown with long claws, teeth dripping with venom and saliva, steps through the portal and lets out a mighty roar and begins to attack.
I don't have clown noises on here.
Oh,
that's
goodness.
Oh, that, I feel like that has hints of Cosmo on it.
I got something else?
Yeah, battle boss.
Reroll.
It's Tobias.
Tobias, yeah!
Oh my goodness.
Well, I only have a 1+1 to my next d20 because I'm sure that got used before.
Whose turn is it?
It's
It was
yours.
Quigley's turn. It was my turn. Edwin seems sort of stunned by this, but the clown The clown is ready to attack. Everybody needs to make first a will save. This is a fear effect.
All right, so everyone that is near me gains a. Hang on. You get a +4 if you are within 10 feet of where I am.
Well, everyone's next to me.
Yes.
Basically.
So
everybody has
you all
gotten
get an extra +4.
19 plus 1. Some of us have +1s.
I'm not afraid.
I have a dirty 20.
Okay.
15.
Oh no.
Doc, I used my 1. Thank
With
you.
a +4 and a +1?
Dude, I rolled a
28.
6.
You have a reroll.
I do have a reroll.
use your
Yeah,
reroll.
I need to use this reroll. Please, Tobias. Tobias, help me. There we. Okay, much better. Much better. What is a
You have a
+4?
+4. The red one is gone as well.
Yeah.
I still have 1 reroll.
So it's going to be
No.
25.
Oh, I just used it.
25. Okay.
Thank
so
you, Tobias.
Nobody is affected by its aura of fear.
Gross.
However, it does. It has this like big. What?
Is
What
Edwin?
now?
Is Edwin?
No,
Edwin
he's
is,
evil.
Is not affected by a creature that is technically his ally. So
Okay.
get out of here, quickly.
Okay.
Because he's
I just
controlling
wondered.
it.
He is, however, this clown. You guys are all in this nice, juicy clump, and it's just gonna shift to the side so it doesn't hurt Edwin, and it's gonna honk its nose.
Honk!
And this blast of terrible sonic energy comes washing over all of you. I need reflex saves from everybody.
Is it a fear effect?
This is not a fear effect.
16.
Natural 20 plus 7.
Okay.
27.
I have 27.
Is this evocation, a spell or spell-like ability, or charm or compulsion, or evil?
I mean, no. Not really.
Okay, it's a 7.
Oh, well.
Oh,
I'm afraid that it wouldn't have helped you anyway. Alright, there we go. 10. 10, 20. 26 is the total damage. So if you have not made your save, then you will take 26 points of sonic damage.
Take
What did you get?
16.
That is a fail.
So what's a
13.
pass?
13 points.
Yeah, you passed, so that's 13. And what was your save total?
27.
27, so yeah, but you also have evasion,
yeah.
so you take no points of
Great.
damage. Those of you who failed, 26. Those of you who passed, 13 points. None for Alex, as this creature honks its nose, unleashing a blast of sonic energy.
Slash his nose
Edwin,
off!
seeing this, takes he can't take a 5-foot step because he everything's difficult terrain, trying to move away from Crag. So he's just going to try to run 10 more feet out the door.
Ugh. close the
He
door.
basically gets to the doorway because he's struggling so far to run, leaving the clown between you and him. It is now Crag's turn.
Get it, Dwayne. I'm going to take this clown.
Okay.
So, I feel like I had my silver axe still in my hand.
Yeah, you touched him with
Well, you couldn't have because you forced
Did
the
the
potion
potion
down
thing.
Edwin's throat, so
Oh,
you have
that's
no weapons drawn.
Well, can I go up and just give the clown a big hug?
You want to try to grapple it? Sure,
Yeah.
it's going to provoke because it's got this big
Okay.
hammer that's just going to come down and smash you with while you're doing this. For sure, though.
God.
Hitting armor class 27.
Yeah.
And that is going to deal 4 plus, there's 11 plus 10, 21 points of bludgeoning damage as he just smashes you as you get closer to it.
So, does a dirty 20 grab this dumb thing?
Dirty 20, that is not sufficient to grapple it. It is now... We were so close. We were so close, and then here comes the killer space clown. Man, I love this conjuration station. It is Arissa's turn. You realize that the only thing that you could have used to send this hellish
You sent a helpful barbarian boy away!
Used it on a child barbarian, and now you must face the killer space clown. What do you do?
Not your fault. It's fine.
Oh, Crag has moved away from you, so first of all, you need to make a fortitude save in order to be drawn closer to him.
This is too funny.
I am drawn to Craggle.
So you're right next to him now.
Craggle's not there.
But am I able to make an attack on the clown?
Yes. You are.
Okay. I am going to.
Is that a move action to move?
No,
with
it's an
It's
involuntary
up there.
movement that does
So
nothing,
you can make 2 attacks if you wish.
Yeah, I will. No, I won't. I am going to call down a blessing.
Okay.
And my sword starts glowing yellow.
Glows yellow.
Nice.
Is
The
that
blessing
your
of glowing.
full
That is
turn?
my standard action.
Okay. You would like to take a move action or no?
Can I will take a 5 foot. I can't because it's difficult terrain, right?
If you move away from Crag, it is difficult terrain. Yes.
I'll just stay put.
Okay. It is now Alex's turn. Crag has moved away from you, so you need to make a fortitude save.
This is too funny.
Reroll.
Oh no!
There's a 1 on the
I
die.
rolled a 1. Thank you, Steven. 26.
No, that's a 16.
That's 11 plus 5. Just kidding.
16, insufficient. You are right up next to Crag.
Okay, I still have the blow dart, the sleep
Yes,
blow dart. Can
you
I
sure do.
blow it at Edwin?
Yeah, sure.
Edwin?
Yep.
Take this guy down.
Do I roll any?
Yep, it's an
Range
attack roll.
attack.
Range?
Yeah.
Aww.
Wish we had a
Oh, you don't have a reroll.
No, I rolled a 4. It's not gonna work.
Quigley.
Yeah,
Make
I
a
will
fortitude
roll.
save.
29.
Okay, you don't have to move closer to Crag.
And I'm gonna run up.
All right. Well, it is all difficult terrain because that's in the opposite. It's in a different direction than Crag is in.
Right. So but I
you can
should
move
still be able to get
I'm
up
just
to
saying
him
it's all difficult terrain, so you can get up. Yeah.
and make a grapple
You
attempt.
can try that, and he is going to try to punch you when you do.
19.
No, he wouldn't have to go right past the clown.
Oh, God.
And the clown did use an attack of opportunity already. This is going to hit armor class 28.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
So-
no.
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 So you're
19.
19. You do manage to grab him once again.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is not. It is 17.
17. You do not manage to grab him.
I always think that my attack is just the same number,
Yeah.
but with
Oh, yeah,
magic
grapple,
weapons
yeah,
and weapon
it's-
focus, it changes. So,
So you try to grab onto him, but he is a
he's
slippery
slippery.
little guy. He's a slippery
Just-
little guy.
and as I'm doing it, I'm like, just stop. The clown, I don't know what that's about. All right, but really just, please, we're just, we were so close. Stop. We're just.
It is now the clown's turn. Everybody must make a will save. Quigley is now too far for the bonus, but
Is
you
this
it
the
is a
same?
fear effect, so you're
Is this
immune
the
to
same
it.
effect? This is
Yep,
a,
same thing. You make a save every turn.
Another
I'm
one.
about to rage
Doc, I've used my plus
and
one.
kill everybody.
I'm about to run away real fast. I rolled a
20.
1.
Okay, so you are
I fear.
you are feared.
27.
Actually, on a 1, you are frightened, which means not only are you scared, but you must run away from the
Yep,
source of your
yep,
fear
yep.
full force.
Yep, I know. I run. This happened in Ben's game.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Crag's whipping her back and she can't get away.
This
No!
this happened in my game and caused character death.
Yeah.
Arissa,
27.
you're not scared at all. And Crag.
13.
13, you are shaken. Funny thing is, I'm not sure if you can rage while you're shaken. I'm not sure, because it's an emotional effect, and most times you cannot use you cannot enact rage if you're under the effects of a different emotional effect that can counteract it. I don't know. We'll find out pretty soon here.
Aaron as Glory says, or maybe it's a Rana's Glory, says, meanwhile the sock monkey is laughing maniacally.
You guys are again nice and clumped up.
I'm not.
So you are still there. You actually Because you got. Did you have to go next to Craig or no? Because you got.
Yeah, I did.
Sucked in.
Yeah, so you're right there. You guys are all sitting there. You see it's wearing this big, garishly colored flower on its chest. And it's just like, burp, burp, and this spray of acid just settles on all of
came
you.
up with this
Another
monster?
reflex save.
Reflex?
That's good for you.
No, I know.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
Oh.
Erin as Glory, it says, it's the first way you said it. Well, thank you. That's actually very helpful.
19.
19 is a fail.
25.
25 is a
You can't
pass.
rage while shaking. Or, yeah.
I
You
can
can or
rage
can't?
while shaking.
Can't. Okay.
Only exhaustion.
Only exhaustion, yeah. And there's a specific, there are other like emotional effects that will specifically say.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, that makes sense. Ooh, that's good.
18.
20.
So I'll get half.
5.
No, you get
28.
I'll get none.
Okay. What are our saves looking like?
8.
You're not in
I
this.
failed it, so I take
18.
28.
18 is a fail. 28
25.
points of
Take all of it.
damage.
20.
28 points of damage.
28?
14 points of damage
Does
for
my
you.
DR take
Acid?
one away?
Huh?
Does DR
No,
take...
this is energy damage which goes through the DR.
How much do I get?
28. 28 points of acid damage.
Is it acid damage or it's energy
It's
damage?
acid damage.
No.
So I only take 9.
Okay. If you have resistance to acid, then yeah, you only take. You get. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You do. I forgot about that, but yes. Yes, indeed. It starts to melt away. And those of you who fail to save now need to make a second save as it starts to chew through your clothing and armor.
Oh, then I'll just be naked.
Those werewolves all suddenly come back and
What
Does
do we roll?
another
Reflex save, yes.
Okay.
21.
21, okay.
What's
your
that?
armor does not suffer the
29.
effects.
29.
Your armors do not suffer
Oh,
any
thank God.
effects from the acid.
I don't want to lose my swords again.
It is now Edwin's turn, who is just going to try. Now he's out the door. He tries to run down the stairs. As soon as he gets out the door, he starts to move quite a bit faster as he gets away from Crag's pull.
Did he roll his
But he does need to make a fortitude save first before he can even do that. I forgot.
Please get pulled into Crag.
Fail it.
Please get pulled into
I'm
Crag.
also running
Please
too.
get pulled
Fail
into
it.
Crag.
Ooh, okay. Got an 18, which is a fail. However, I also have a super buff, which allows me to add 3 to any roll I choose. And I choose this one. So Edwin bolts down the stairs, now able to move quite a bit faster. Now he's gotten out of the room and away from Crag's magnetic pull. And it is now Crag's very own turn.
Do I see him leave?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm flying after him.
Flying.
I'm flying after him.
Okay.
Flying with you.
Away from the we're all just gonna get.
You are going to provoke an attack of opportunity from the clown. With the hammer. That is armor class 25.
Yeah.
Gets you.
I'm fucking raging. Yeah, I go into a rage. Flying after Edwin, I go into a rage.
This is so bad.
Before that happens, that's okay. You take 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
The question is, would a raging Crag go after a running away person or fight a demonic clown?
He's made his choice pretty clearly. It's
I
fine.
made
You
my
can
choice.
go out there. You can go after Edwin.
He was already running when he raged, so.
Yeah.
Clouds with it, everybody just goes. Like skips after him.
Oh, no.
Edwin's dead.
You get out the door. I mean, you have 60 feet of flight, so you activate the boots, you go flying, you get smashed with the hammer, but you go sailing out the door. Make a fly check, because Quigley is still in the doorway. So make a fly check to get around him. It's a tight space.
5.
5. You go smashing right into Quigley.
Ow!
Unable to get out the door.
Does that bring me closer to him though?
He's a little bit closer, yeah, you're a bit closer now, yes.
That's all I get to do?
Yes. Arissa, you need to make a fortitude save because once again, Crag has moved away from you.
Uh-huh.
And you are shaken, I think. Or no, you're not
No,
shaken.
I'm fine, and
Yeah.
it's 25.
25, you don't have to move anywhere that you don't want to move.
Yep. Okay. What's your status? Okay.
You know that she's terrified.
Yeah.
My next turn I'm
Yeah.
running.
I was just weighing the pros and cons of the terrify.
Clown
Yeah.
attack of opportunity. Whack-a-mole.
So I'm just gonna take a couple whacks at this
Gonna try to
awful demonic
kill
clown
the clown.
With your glowing gold.
with my glowing longsword. Okay. Natural 20.
Oh!
Natural 20.
I feel like we needed that one. That one.
Okay, so I get a D10 plus 4 doubled plus a D6 against this clown.
Let me ask you one important question before you get into this. Is your weapon still merciful?
No,
Okay. What is it, though?
it's normal. It's
Okay.
back. I just shut it off.
Okay.
Why
You
is it
said
yellow?
you described a glow, so I don't know.
Oh,
like,
it's my holy strike. It's a blessing.
Okay.
I called down a blessing.
Gotcha.
So that's 14 plus holy damage, 1 point of holy.
Okay. The holy damage will not double, but everything else would. So
Yeah.
did
Was
you
that
did
double?
you do the doubling already?
Yes, I did the double.
Okay, so
It was
15
7
points.
doubled to 14, and then 1 point of holy.
I thaught you had made it a holy weapon. and I
All
was-
right, that
Well,
is a mighty strike.
It is a
but the
holy weapon.
clown
It's a
is
holy
I have a holy weapon.
Okay.
So that adds D6s against evil creatures, correct?
I thought you just rolled the whole.
2d6 against evil targets.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Oh, so I can do another d6.
Okay. Then do another d6.
4 more points of holy
Okay.
damage. Okay. Well, that helps a little bit.
Yes, it does. It is actually a significant
Sorry,
blow against the killer
Then you
clown.
get an
from
extra one
space.
too. Then, no?
Yeah, I can attack him again, right?
No, we're saying you should have had
You
3
should have
D6.
3d6 because you get 2d6 for holy
It
weapon,
doesn't.
and then the extra.
I just read it doesn't stack.
Oh.
I made a boo-boo. That's my bad.
Oh, take it back.
Second attack. Ah! That's a dirty 20 on the clown.
Dirty 20 is a hit.
Okay, so that is 8 points of normal damage and 6 points of holy damage.
All right, you have severely weakened the clown, and it is angry now.
I don't like it.
Alex, you are frightened. First, a fortitude save. This is at a -2 because you are also shaken.
You're following me out the door?
Yep, so you're just like thump, right next to Crag.
Up in the air, 10 feet of falling damage.
But you still have to take every attempt to get away from the clown.
So what do I roll for that or just
No,
run?
you just have to leave. You have to flee.
She runs past Edwin.
You have no choice but to flee.
I run.
All right, you flee out the door, screaming.
Yes, I'm bloody.
Half speed.
I'm bloody.
Does she catch up to
Make
me?
another will save at the end of your turn.
Oh. 8.
8. No, you are still frightened. It is now Quigley's turn. Alex has come running. Crag is trying to get around you. He's like slams into you. You guys are like off balance. Then Alex goes screaming past you. There's this clown like roaring and slaying about with the squeaky hammer behind you.
Do I see the rage in his eyes?
Oh yes, you can tell that Crag is.
And I'm just
pissed.
like, clown, bad, kill, aardvark, anything. And I go running after Edwin.
You go in after Edwin.
And I'd like to make a grapple.
Sure.
That is going to be a 24.
24 you grab onto Edwin. Huh?
I'm right next to him.
He started his turn next to Crag, so he's not affected by that in that way. You grab onto him. He's struggling. Let go of me.
I'm like, stop! You are so frustrating!
And it is the clown's its turn.
Oh!
What?
I keep meaning to say this, but like, we have all the information on you. If you run, you'll never keep your double duck.
Okay. The clown has but one target. First of all, everybody still in the room needs to roll the will save.
They are not in the room anymore.
You're not in the room anymore. You ran away.
Am I in the room?
Yeah.
In the door?
You are.
Very good. So I'm raging, I get a +5.
Yes.
So 30.
Okay, you're fine.
Because I rolled a natural 20.
You are fine.
Nice.
Oh, natural 20 is
Wow.
auto pass.
So many 20s.
Arissa.
It's a 13.
13. You suddenly realize that it's just you now and the clown. And it looks down at you with these crazy red and yellow glowing eyes, and it raises this hammer up
No.
and comes down. Armor class 25. Or
That
sorry,
matches.
35.
Oh yeah,
Never
that
mind.
more than matches.
I'm sorry, 35.
Sorry.
Wait. That is 3 plus 7. That is 17 points of damage, and you hear squeak, squeak. And it slams this hammer into you. And that is all it can do this turn, Crab.
Does Aardvark
The doorway
affect,
is clear.
Does Aardvark affect me?
Yeah, you guys have been doing that for a long enough time that you have this sort of moment of clarity. You look back, you see Arissa is now standing alone against the clown. Quigley has grabbed Edwin. Like, you are cognizant of these things.
Charging, raging, power attack, sonic boom. Charging, raging, sonic attack,
Who?
Cloud.
Oh boy. One?
Rolled
It might still hit.
Yeah, do the math. I mean, you have crazy bonuses.
dirty 20.
Yeah, dirty 20 hits.
Wait, what about -2 for shaken?
18.
18 doesn't hit.
Auspicious more!
It's just enough to do
It's
it.
been a long time since we've used that.
Wait.
Oh
What was it?
Wait.
Wait, are we
No,
flanking?
that's not what auspicious
Is
mark.
auspicious mark auto?
It's
No, it
1d6.
adds 1d6.
It adds 1d6 to your roll.
He re-rolled a d20.
I
Oh
rerolled
yeah,
the
don't
20.
re-roll. You just add 1d6 to the 20.
5.
5. Okay, that puts you into the hit range.
Screw that die though for giving me another 2. So I'm good.
Yeah, you hit him.
P.S. We've been subbed by the Real POTUS 98A Voss and the Cadence. It is September, so
Thank you.
get your subs in.
Get
and
the
cheers
subs
from Mr. Cap 555 and Furosh. Thank you all
guys.
so much.
Here's the thing. I had my axe tied to my hand.
Right.
So I could have it in all this craziness,
When
or
did
did
you
I?
tie your axe on here?
It's been before with the battle. It's been tied on.
Okay.
So I
You
have
cannot
it.
do the sonic release though because that's one of your runes on your hand.
You're right.
But
And I can't do auspicious mark either.
No, you can. That's a rage power, not a.
Oh, cool.
But what he could do is swing the hammer, and then it goes
No.
to.
No, he couldn't.
No, because I don't have the hammer. The hammer's not equipped. 34.
34 points of damage, and the clown explodes. However, when it explodes in a huge burst
I'm not there.
of acidic blood,
Oh, no.
and you need to make reflex saves.
I'm not there.
-2. Great.
That's bad. That's a lot of dice.
Yeah, it is.
15, Jim.
Oh no.
That's not good.
Madam
You take a
Marissa.
little bit of damage. 22 is the total damage. So it's 22 points of acid damage.
18.
17.
18 is also a fail. That's 22 points of acid damage to you as well. You did both fail, so I'll need additional saves to see if it begins to.
This
if
is the
it
important
latches onto you.
Like that one was important, but
Reflex?
this one's really
This one's
important.
more important. Yes, this is an additional reflex save.
Yeah, this one's good. This one's a 24.
Okay.
How's a 5 do me?
A 5 is no good. The acid like sticks to your armor. You can like hear the sizzling and smoking, and your armor is going to also take the full damage. It does not have. No, I think your resistance is conferred on your equipment, so it'll take whatever damage you took. Luckily, armor tends to have quite a chunky bit of hit points. It shouldn't take it down to the broken condition, but it might.
But I go from that, I go down.
You go down.
I go down from that.
And you were raging.
Yeah. But it's fine. I only went a couple points under my thing, and I have my...
You have guarded life and raging vitality, which...
No, I don't have that, but I have guarded life.
Yes.
You're down?
So I'm down, but those 3 points that I went under turn to non-lethal, and I stabilize.
Okay. Alright.
That was like that boss battle where you go and you hit the bad guy and it hits you and both you guys go...
Yep. Arissa, just mark down how much damage your armor has taken and we can figure out... Because I know it shouldn't be a big deal because it's magical armor and it's usually has a hefty chunk of hit points anyway, but we'll just keep track of it just in case.
And your DR, it take away from the DR.
Not for acid. For resistance.
For resistance. That's what I mean.
Yes. Yeah. So it's just the same damage that you personally took.
Okay.
Okay. Edwin is basically, you have him grabbed.
Oh.
The killer clown has been destroyed.
I gotta tell you.
What?
I'm in for life just gave Arissa a reroll. I feel like it was supposed to be.
I don't think it came in time. Don't roll your eyes at me.
It was well after the roll.
Get out of here.
I'm just trying to protect my wife.
The source of your fear has died, so you no longer feel the fear. All shaken conditions are over because the source of fear has been destroyed. Edwin finally throws up, sees it's lost, sees the flying barbarian, sees all of you surrounding him, and he knows that the fight is lost, and he gives up, throws up his hands. All right, fine. We'll do this all your way. What is it that you want now?
I want to know who's been committing the murders that you suspect.
Well, it was Lady Dahlia, of course. She's been coming in through the basement. She travels into the club. She finds the man that she wants, or the whatever the target is.
Who's Lady
And then
Dahlia?
she dispatches him.
Who is that?
I don't know exact. I mean, she comes into the club a lot. I know she's connected with Xyl'sea, and I know that she's powerful.
Is she the one that's connected to you? Who's
Well, I
controlling
mean, yeah,
you?
I'm sure she was.
I don't know about being controlled.
And
I
I'm
mean,
sure she knows that... Yeah.
I don't know. I was told that when she got to town, she was the one who was in charge of everything, and I was just supposed to stay out of her way and help her pick targets. That's all.
And Craig's lifeless body is laying there in the ground.
I'm gonna run
Just
over
laying there down there
and
talking.
use some fervor on him.
Give him some fervor.
What?
Will you give me some fervor after?
I was really nervous that was going to be more damage than I could take.
I'm gonna
6
start looking
points
through
back.
the papers he ended up handing me a while ago, like the
Sure. Well, you know it would take quite a bit of, because like again, it's just
Did we
like
win?
it's ledgers and numbers and like it'll take quite a bit of study. Like there's
you
again
a little
flipping through it and just taking a couple minutes. There's no like here's the evil thing. Like you'd have to really study it.
Okay.
Like several
Then I'll
hours
just-
worth of work to
I'll
really
just
make any
put
sense.
it back on the table.
You have to do some hardcore accounting to really figure out if there's any shady business deals going on and what exactly they are. Because again, if these are cooked books, then they're probably also cooked very well, providing that Edwin is at all competent.
Right.
So, again, it's not as simple as just opening up and saying, the bad guy.
Right.
They're trafficking these children.
Edwin, open that safe. It's magical.
The safe is magical because it's warded, of course. It's a safe. It's to protect things. It's my personal items. You're really gonna steal from me now, too.
I'm not stealing from you.
No, of course. I just gotta open up my safe. Wow, this is a wonderful. I see. I might as well have just stayed with the werewolves or the Sixers. Y'all are just as bad.
I'm not going to steal anything.
No, of course. I just have to trust you after all you've done. I get to trust you some
Fine,
more.
don't open up the safe. Fine.
No, thanks. I won't.
Good.
Do you remember when Lady Lyra had silence?
Thank you.
All right.
We should just kill him.
No. No.
I'm in for Life has donated $40 for 2 buffs to the entire couch.
Couch.
Now.
So.
Wow, thank you.
Here's what I say.
Listen, I know that the deal's probably gone to shit, but if you want me to get in contact with the people to get you the information that you've been asking for, the whole plan all along was for me to cooperate, and then all this had to happen.
We have the information now. We broke the spell on you. We found out that it was Lady Dora, the Explorer, whatever.
Yeah, you're
Dorian.
welcome, by the way.
You had
For what?
bad magic on you.
What are you talking about?
Someone was controlling you. That's why I kept
Yeah,
yelling
you
at
guys
you.
are controlling me, trying to
you were
shove potions in my
enchanted.
face.
You were
outside
enchanted,
source.
and Madame Orissa over there dispelled it upon
Make a
you.
diplomacy check.
Can they aid since they were
Yeah, sure.
assisting me in it?
Not Crag, because he's literally just said he
I
wants
would
to
take-
kill him, so I'm gonna say he's not very diplomatic in
Hey,
this situation.
Sleeves, can you tell this guy that we broke the spell on him?
I can't
So I
make
get an extra
diplomacy
+2.
checks after.
No, why don't you tell him we
Yeah.
broke the spell?
21.
Kind of like stow my blade and like to help this diplomatic.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. No. We got a
21.
21. Seems to pause for a minute. It's like I just don't know. It's all very foggy. I'm just sick of people telling me what to do and threatening me every time they don't get their way. Can't you let a man just have a wee bit of himself that's his? Everything isn't for everyone else. Just want to be my own person again, and I told you I'd help you. You don't have to treat me like that. We could have been partners in this.
Can I sense motive on that?
Sure, yeah.
18 plus 8.
26.
He's definitely sort of playing up the theatrics a little bit, but he's definitely upset and hurt and doesn't really. He feels very trapped. You can tell that. He's definitely he's got this cornered animal vibe to him. You guys know that you've pretty much got him on the ropes and that he's not going to try anything, but you also know that he is highly motivated by self-interest, and that he's just the kind of person that if he sees a way out for him, he's going to take it. You guys happen to be that, at the moment, his best chance of getting out of this situation intact and with anything to his name, but he's not exactly the kind of person that you would say is loyal
Right.
to anybody that isn't himself.
Okay.
Here's the new deal, Edwin.
No deal.
First of all, that gun that you had up there,
Boomstick.
gone.
I don't know.
That thing will no longer exist. We're gonna go break it. Because...
How is that helping anything?
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you, that's what's going to happen. I'm informing you. Here's the other part. We will leave you in charge of the double duck, and you must prove yourself to be a better person than you have been. We are going to keep your ledgers, both of them, the good one and the bad one. If any of the 4 of us come back at any point in time and feel that your dealings are shady in any sort of way or illicit, then we will turn you over to the proper authorities. View this as your second chance.
Or what?
I'll get the spell silence and cast it on you. Or what? Or
What is my choice?
There is no choice.
There is no choice. So this is not really so much of a deal as you're making demands.
Yes.
And you're just a bunch... You're another bunch sword-swinging goons who've decided what old Edwin is gonna do.
No. What I was doing was giving you the opportunity to run the double duck and be yourself. But I hope that you make better choices in the future. Otherwise, we will have to turn you in.
I mean, you haven't given me a choice. So I guess that's just how it's going to have to be. You have your name. Get out of my bar.
Where can we find her? You don't know?
I don't know. She comes in...
At night, you said? In the night?
She comes in most nights, not every night. She comes here. This is her hunting ground. She knows it's safe because she knows that it'll back her up.
Where's your door that you speak of that she comes out of?
It's down in the basement.
Is there another entrance to the basement other than from the front door?
Yeah, you go through the back. There's a storage room. You go down into the basement. There's one of the casks. It's a false one. You can push it open and gain access to the underground.
What else is underground?
I don't know. I don't go down there.
You've never been down
I
there?
can't
This
say
is
I've
your
never been down there,
establishment.
but I try not to. It's the sewers down there. It's nasty.
The sewers.
There's an entrance into the sewers down there, yeah. I keep it locked up. She has the key. She can get in and out as she pleases. Moves unnoticed. That's how she gets them.
Let's leave him alone, guys. Let's go.
But I'd definitely go break that gun.
Okay.
Jedi
I told him I was going to do it.
Jedi Ninja Drew says, just clean him out when he goes to bed, Alex. I like it.
So.
No, I gotta be good.
You confiscate his gun and break it.
Yeah. Don't like those things.
And you now know that there's another figure in town, known only as Lady Dahlia, who's been using the double duck as sort of a stalking ground to find appropriate targets and kill them, or kidnap them, or whatever it is, whatever dark machinations she's at work at. But you know that she works under Xyl'sea's orders, and she is in charge of the operation in Anderley. And how that will resolve, we will have to find out next week, because our time this week has come to an end. This was absolutely insane.
This is a lot of fun.
I thought that I thought we'd be in a totally different space at the end of this episode.
Sorry.
This was no. This was just very interesting. This is just that wild magic and the conjuration stations just completely flipped the script on some of these combats.
Absolutely.
It was absolutely insane. So that was you guys making this episode as crazy as it was. Thank you for all your support and for adding all that chaos to the mix. We love it. It was really fun getting to play the Killer Space Clown. Thoroughly enjoyed it. We will be back next week, of course, for another exciting episode of Dragons and Things. But this one has come to an end. That's not totally bad news, though, because we have a giveaway that we have to announce.
Oh,
now.
yes!
There is somebody out there who's been using all the Gleam IO functions that we've been posting in the chat, and they are going to win an exclusive pack of 3 Fungus hero points that you cannot just buy. You can only get them through us currently.
They're
and
so cool.
we have a Pathfinder 2nd Edition Bestiary and a Pathfinder 2nd Edition Core Rulebook, all going out to one lucky fan. All I need to know from Social is who that fan is. I will mention that we have 352 entries, which is great. That's actually more than we had last week. That's really awesome.
I also will say that some of you might always be like, oh, I don't know if I should do it because I'm international. I believe that for this one,
yes, for this one, we were able to do shipping to Europe.
Europe
and
so
the United States.
Maybe you got a chance this time.
Yeah, there's always a chance.
Yeah.
For all of you out there.
And hopefully next time we'll announce that earlier.
Yeah, I know.
It was a late sort of thing.
That we also had that as an option, but it is true. We are able to ship for these specific and particular prizes. We can ship them to.
And I'm sure Jared is very happy that Edwin didn't get killed.
Yeah. Edwin did not get killed. Yeah. He didn't get killed.
He's probably celebrating. He was celebrating. At
His
the end
gun is
there.
broken though, so he's probably plotting horrific revenge.
Then we'll kill him.
Cool.
If he
Then-
comes
then
back,
you'll-
I mean,
Russians, you mean I could win? Don't get my hopes up quickly, Jim. You are too cool.
We do have a winner, everybody. It is Brandy Byford.
Congratulations,
Brandy Byford, you are the winner. All you've got to do to claim your prize is message us at the Dat Network on Twitter, or at Evil Jim Jam on Twitter, or if you're part of our Discord, send me a direct message. If you're not part of our Discord, we'll join it. We would love to have you in there. You can come and hang out. We have a good time all week. It's a lot of fun. So join our Discord. Either way, we just need to know where we're sending those prizes, and we will get them out to you as soon as we can. Just a quick message to patrons. I'm pretty sure at this point all of the shirts that we sent out were delivered. I know I didn't get yours yet, so I guess still got to figure, like, it's supposed to be there. I don't know where, I do not know why it didn't show up. Unless you're international orders can take an excessively long time. So I'm sorry, Tobias, that yours is probably still in transit. But if you are in the United States and you were supposed to get a t-shirt in our last batch of patron t-shirts and you didn't, you need to let me know, because we always work to fix those things. People who have had missing orders, like, orders go missing sometimes, and, like, we always work as hard as we can to fix that. So don't just be like, oh, well, my shirt's gone. No, like, let us know. We want you to have your shirt. If you want to get in on the patron shirt awesomeness, go to patreon.com/DatDragonShow. That Patreon link is still the one we're using. The Patreon link has not changed. Everything else has. Patreon is the same. Patreon.com/DatDragonShow. Make sure that you sign up at the $30 or higher tier, and you will be eligible for the next round of shirts. Those shirts that go out for patrons are exclusive prints. We do not sell them. We do not offer them any other time. They're the only every shirt that goes out. That's it. There's no more. So get in on those because you don't want to miss them.
Yeah, I mean, people have missed out on the Frodel shirt.
Frodel shirt, the Crag shirt, the
Marcus
Quigley.
shirt.
There's a Quigley shirt they missed out, like a Marcus
There
shirt.
is a Quigley shirt?
Yeah, there was a yellow Quigley shirt. I don't
No.
think we got you a Quigley shirt. I think there is one.
They got a Quigley shirt?
Yeah, they did. I was in, whatever 3 months ago, whatever the last quarter one was. Yeah, there was a Quigley shirt. Yeah, I don't think we ordered you one. I should order you one.
You can't get it.
Yeah, it's gone
over.
forever.
It's
No,
gone
I think
forever.
that was the Lyra shirt, because that was
Oh,
everybody.
there was a
Lyra shirt. There
Because
was,
nobody
too.
posted pictures of the Quigley shirt.
Well,
They
this
all
way.
burned them.
Nobody posted a picture
If
of a
there
Quigley
was
shirt.
not a Quigley shirt, there will be soon a Quigley shirt. I don't know. We'll find out. Point is, go sign up for shirts. And just because Patreon's fun, and we do a lot of cool stuff on there. That's all the spiel I'm going to give you. If you want more spiel from us, make sure that you sign up for our newsletter. Other than that, we'll be back next Friday, 6 o'clock Pacific time. Until then, get us out of here, Doc.
Good night, bye.